92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I don't understand why dating is so hard for people.
Why?
Especially now. I feel like the bar has been set so low that really all you need are three things to be successful in dating.
Really?
A pulse, a slight command of whatever language it is that you want to speak on your date,
Only slight,
and
huh?
some sort of currency or a working debit card so you can either pay or chip in for the date that you're on, and it should be successful, and you should get a second one.
There's already 2 or 3 people that are saying that's too much for
I know.
me.
They're like,
I
damn,
can't-
see what I mean? Dating is
Yeah.
so hard. And Aaron is on the phone right now. Unfortunately for him, his date didn't go very well either. What's up, Aaron? How are you?
Hey, Aaron. I'm all right.
Hey,
yeah,
Aaron.
So,
Aaron, are you talking to yourself or us?
I could probably guess why your date didn't go very well.
sorry, I'm really nervous.
That's okay.
Poor thing.
My name is not Aaron, but my middle name's Aaron, so we can go by that. How about that? So it's all good, Aaron. You didn't make a mistake there. Cool. All right.
Oh
well,
my gosh.
let's get
Aaron.
into it. Aaron, tell us a little bit about the girl you want to call today for a second date update.
So yeah, this is Melinda.
This is? Are you changing your name now, Aaron,
No, Jubal.
to Melinda?
Just give him a
No,
break.
I was
Leave
saying,
him alone.
this girl is Melinda. My bad.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay.
I met Melinda on Tinder a couple weeks ago, and we had a date last week, and it was a little strange, but it went. I thought it was a good date, and now I haven't heard anything back from her yet.
Okay. And how was it strange?
Well, first off, she had me pick her up, which isn't that bad, but when I got there to her house, her mom answered the door at first, so I was a little confused because, like, it looks like the person in the photos, but
Oh, you thought the mom was the Tinder date for a second.
yeah, so I kind of flubbed up in the beginning.
Oh, no.
By hitting on her mom?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was Melinda at first, so I just was like, oh, hey. And I was trying to be nice because I thought maybe, she had just changed the photo or photoshopped it or something. And I was like, well, you look nice.
So how long did you hit on her mom before you realized it wasn't her?
I mean, maybe 20, 30 seconds, not that long, you know?
Okay. And you look nice is a pretty innocent thing to say.
Yeah.
Does she live with her mom, or was her...
I mean, yeah, she lives with her mom, but
Okay.
she's really cute. And,
Wait, now I'm confused. The mom or Melinda?
well, actually, both of them a little bit, but mostly Melinda. She's definitely the cuter of the two, you know?
Okay.
Okay, so she's a little bit cuter than her mom, but you'd take either one.
Yeah, but I mean, I want to be clear. Like, it's Melinda that I'm interested in here, you know?
Okay,
Okay.
Got it.
When you guys talk to her, I want to make sure this is what I feel might have ruined the date in the first place, so I don't want to end up digging myself a deeper hole.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Well, when Melinda walked in and I realized that it was her mother I had been talking to begin with, I made a really bad joke.
What was the joke?
Oh, no.
Well, I looked at her mother and I said, you look so good, I might as well go out with you.
What did her mother say?
They just kind of looked at each other.
Oh, no, they didn't want
So it didn't go over like you thought it would.
No, I kind of laughed a little bit trying to break the ice, but it didn't really land.
Oh, man. So you really started off this date right.
Yeah, it wasn't the best start, but then we ended up going out. We saw a movie, and that was good because then I couldn't talk anymore.
Smart.
Like, let's go somewhere where I don't have to say any words because I clearly keep digging myself in a hole.
Yeah, pretty much. It felt good not to have to talk.
No pressure.
So once the movie was over and you had to engage her again in conversation, how did it go?
It was okay. I asked if she wanted to go get a drink after, but she said that her mom had been texting her and she had to go back home.
Okay.
Okay.
Was there a reason or details? Like, was it an emergency?
No, she just said that her mom was wondering where she was.
And you are over the age of 18,
Yeah,
right?
what?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. And she is, too?
Yeah.
All right. So her mom wanted her to come back home.
No,
And
no,
then-
she didn't say that. She just said that she was wondering where she was. I mean, I thought it was a little strange, too, you know? It's not the best exit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's kind of apparent. I mean, you picked her up at her mom's house. She's on a date.
Yeah, I thought it was fishy, too. You know, I asked to see it, and she wouldn't show it to me.
You asked to see the text message?
What?
Yeah.
Okay. That,
You
now that,
called her on the line.
Show
that's,
me.
yeah. I don't believe you for 1 second. Show me that text message. If not, I'm going to get drinks with me right now.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
that is a guy who is definitely
Lied to?
struck out on Tinder before.
Yeah, I realized that was probably the end of it right there. But
Why do you want to call her again? I mean, everything about this date sounds horrible.
I mean, I had a good time with her.
At what
You
point?
did?
When you weren't talking?
Yeah, the movie was great.
Okay, so everything other than the movie was terrible.
Well, I mean, this is my second Tinder date, and the first one looked nothing like the picture. This one, at least, definitely was the right person. I mean, even her mom looked sort of like the person.
Okay.
And that is a success in today's dating world. At least it was the right person. All right.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and just say you probably didn't kiss at the end of the date.
No.
No. Okay.
Oh.
Well, here's what we'll do. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, sounds good.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Everybody knows that the key to a woman's heart is through the mommy.
No.
That's right. Make the mommy like you, and the daughter's gonna like you too.
Oh.
You
Make
are
the mommy
so
feel
creepy.
good, and the daughter's gonna feel good too.
Why?
No. Oh, my God.
Talking about Aaron, who's on the phone to do a second date update right now. He made a very awkward joke about his date's mom, and he thinks that's the reason he's not getting a call back. If you missed the first part, he met a girl on Tinder, showed up at her house, and her mom answered the door. It took him a few minutes to figure out that her mom wasn't her, because he's like, well, I met her on Tinder. Maybe the picture was different or something. Once he finally figured out that it was her mom, he then made the joke of, hey, you're pretty hot. I should probably take you out too. And they didn't find that very funny.
Yeah.
So he ended up taking her to a movie, and then after the movie, she said she got a text message from her mom saying that she had to go, and then she left. And that's the last he's heard from her. And we're about to get her on the phone and find out if the mommy joke did him in.
Yeah.
Aaron, you ready to give her a call? Aaron?
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 Yeah, hey, I'm ready.
All
What
right,
are, what are
Aaron.
you doing there, Aaron?
Well, I was just petting a cat.
Aaron, you have a real knack for making everything awkward in your life, don't you?
Yeah.
All right.
Just petting a cat, huh?
All right, Aaron.
Yeah, I can understand it.
Let's concentrate.
How do you not pet a cat?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Cat's off my lap.
All
All right,
right.
good.
Hey.
I'm going to dial her phone
free.
number right now and find out why she's not calling you back, okay?
Okay, cool. Thanks.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to dial the phone number. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Melinda, please?
this is Melinda.
Hey, Melinda, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
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 Are you familiar with the show?
Yeah, a little, yeah.
Hi,
Awesome.
Melinda.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, cool.
Oh, hi. Wow, hi, everyone.
Yeah,
Everybody
we're-
is
we're
here.
all here.
We don't normally do these phone calls where people actually know who we are. Usually they're always confused.
I'm still confused. Don't get me wrong.
Okay. Any idea why we might be calling you today?
Is it a prank thing?
Oh, that would be a really bad prank at this point.
Yeah. No.
I guess that's true.
Congratulations, Melinda. You're about to star in a second date update.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you know who would have emailed us?
There's two options. I went out recently with a guy named Aaron, and then I went out with a guy named Mike.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm sad for you that you have multiple options for this.
Yeah. No, you're yeah.
Well-
It's horrible. Don't ever be single.
Don't ever be single.
Out of those two dates, which one do you think would email a radio show to call you? Aaron or Mike?
Ooh, it's still difficult.
Wow.
I'm guessing Aaron?
Congratulations.
Man, she
You
is on
guessed
fire.
correctly.
Didn't have chemistry.
Aaron emailed us and told us about your date and wanted us to get you on the phone and ask why you're not calling him back.
And he seems like one of the most awkward people ever.
He's quite special. Like he's oh god, he's a very special guy. Like he's not like my special guy, but it was a bit of a weird date. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, even his recap of the date sounded kind of weird.
Oh, what's his take on it?
His take on it was that he showed up to your house, and I guess your mom was there. You live with your mom or something?
Yeah.
Okay. And at first he thought your mom was you.
Yeah.
Which is,
So
I
he
mean,
told us about that.
an innocent mistake.
Yeah. And then he told us about the awkward joke that he made about, hey, you're kind of cute. Maybe I should take you out too, to your mother.
Yeah.
Okay, Okay, wait, you're laughing now, but he said that it was dead silence from both of you when he told the joke.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm laughing now because it's so cringeworthy. The first 10 seconds of your Tinder date, and he's hitting on your mom. Like,
And did you know he was joking with that, or did you think he was serious?
he didn't really make it that clear. Like he was like. We all hoped he was joking, but like that's why we weren't laughing.
All right. So all that happens, he kind of hits on your mom in front of you, and it's awkward, but you still decided to go out to the movies with him. Why?
I thought I'd give him a chance. He didn't seem like a mean guy. He was just really awkward.
Okay.
Okay.
Special.
That's not even the weirdest thing that he did.
It's not.
Really?
He upped himself.
Yes, he stepped up the game. We were standing in line at the movie theater, and he was so nervous. Like, he turned around and he said, you know, like, that comment that I made about your mom, I didn't really mean it. And I said, I know, I don't want to talk about it ever again. And he was like, no, like, you're my type. And I said, thank you, like, I get it. And he takes out his wallet. He's like, no, I'm going to prove it to you. Like, you're really, really my type. And from his wallet, he takes this folded, like, torn out paper from a magazine, and it's like super worn, like, so it's been there for a while.
Okay.
And he unfolds it, and it's a picture of like a model in a wedding dress.
What?
What?
And he goes, see, like, she even looks a little like you. Like, this is like my perfect chick.
What?
Wait.
From the magazine?
He pulled out a wedding picture of a girl in a bridal gown and said, you're my type because you look like this woman?
Yeah, no, he said, like, this is my perfect chick. You even kind of look like her. I always carried her with me to, like, remind me of what I'm after. And
Whoa. What
Yeah.
did you say?
Yeah.
I was speechless.
Excuse me, I have something to say. Excuse me, I have something to say.
Okay, Aaron, we'll get to you now, I guess.
What?
Oh, Melinda, that's Aaron. He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and if you couldn't hear me over all your chuckling, I have something to say. You know,
Okay.
I don't normally show that to people. I just pulled it out because I felt like I had messed up so bad with your mom and you, and, you know, I wanted to show that, you know, I wasn't interested in your mom.
Whoa.
Is this for real? Is this really happening?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I was trying to flatter you.
How did you think that would be good? Like that would work?
No, like I said, that's a picture of my perfect chick, and, you know, you look like her, and you're my type, not your mom.
That is like one of the worst ways I've ever had someone do that.
Aaron, do you not get that, like, I don't know, seeing anything in a wedding dress on a first date that's already going pretty poorly is going to maybe backfire?
Well, I mean, the wedding dress isn't what's important. That's just a happenstance, you know? I mean, the point is, that's like the perfect girl for me, and Melinda sort of looks like her, and that's the point.
Okay.
That is so weird, man.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So now you guys know why I didn't call him back.
No, I still don't get it. I think that was a very nice compliment.
Jubal loves when you
Yeah.
pull out wedding scrapbook material.
How long have you had this picture in your wallet, Aaron?
It's like 3 years.
Dude, Aaron! And not to mention, I mean, the wedding dress aside, okay, even if that's not the point, you're basing your ideal woman on a picture of someone. That's also, like, kind of shallow, man.
Jeez, guys. I thought you were going to be on my side. I mean, it's just a photo in a magazine.
A creepy photo that you showed me, like, on our first date. What?
Well, I wouldn't have had to show you the photo if I hadn't accidentally asked your mom out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if that wouldn't have happened, you would have never known that photo was in his wallet.
I guess it's good that I knew early on. So thank you. That's great. That's good.
Aaron, I mean, I guess you have good intentions, but it sounds like nothing went right on this date.
No, well, you guys are forgetting about how great the movie was.
That's true.
Oh, right.
You did say earlier that you really liked the movie you guys saw. Well, in that case,
Oh my god.
Melinda, would you like to go out with Aaron one more time? We will pay for a
not-
second.
No.
You didn't even let me finish.
Yeah.
We'll pay for it.
No, I'm
No?
good. Thanks.
You are his dream girl, you know.
Actually, she isn't really my dream girl. My dream girl is in the photo for the magazine in my wall.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
You kind of
Yeah,
sort
that's
of
a definite no on
look
that.
like his
Yeah.
dream girl. All right, well.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. That's probably the creepiest thing I've ever heard about today's second date update. That was taped when Brooke was here. Brooke is out on maternity leave and Jackie is filling in. But Aaron wanted to call this dude named Melinda. He thought that she wasn't calling him back because he had talked a little too much about how her mom was hot because he picked her up from the house and her mom answered the door. But that wasn't what the reason was. The reason was because in his wallet, he kept a picture of a beautiful woman in a wedding dress.
Yes.
And he kept showing it to her and talking about it because that's his dream girl. And he said that she reminds him of his dream girl.
Yeah,
That's
kind of
just
looks.
that is super creepy.
See, I get it though. I don't think it's creepy. I think his intentions were good. It's cute. I think it's romantic. But the way he brought it out and admitted that he holds it all the time with him, that's I think was what gets to the creepy part.
Well, and I think, everybody does have that image in their mind of who they're into, but that doesn't mean we make little paper collages.
Yeah.
Okay, that's when you kind of cross over into creepy.
If he keeps that in his wallet, I'd hate to see his wall at home.
Right?
His shrine to whoever this woman is. All right, remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email.
They say love will find you when you're least expecting it,
oh yeah, they always say that.
which I can tell you is absolutely true.
Really?
Yep,
I hope so.
It
You
happened
can
to
tell
me
us?
just the other day. I was at the bank trying to get a loan, and before I knew it, I was Frenching the person that runs the vault.
Oh my God.
It just happened.
Is
That
that
does
love
not happen
or-
every day.
I'll tell you, they really knew how to crank it.
The vault?
The vault door.
How did you get back there?
Anyway, my point is you never know when love's going to come pounding on your door.
Oh my
wow.
God.
And apparently,
Your door's okay.
that's what happened with one of our listeners, Valerie. Love
Yeah.
just came and found her.
Just
Valerie,
Valerie, how you doing?
you end up with a vault guard too?
It was such a vault guard, yes.
Oh.
Wow. I mean, did you you said that in a very sensual way?
I like it.
Valerie.
Tell us about this vault guard and where you met him.
God, I need to switch banks.
So this was a couple weeks ago. I'm just at home fixing dinner, casual night in.
Okay.
And he just burst through your front door and was like, I love you.
Was it Kool-Aid Man?
Kiss me now. Oh, yeah.
More of a subtle entrance than the Kool-Aid man.
Okay.
I get a text, my phone dings,
Okay.
and it just says, hey, it was fun hanging out with you last night, but next time I'm drawing the number from the raffle.
Random.
Sounds like a senior citizen event that somebody was at.
Were you at a raffle?
No, I was just home the night before. I mean,
Oh, so it's just like a wrong number.
exactly.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Did you respond to that?
I did. I usually don't, but there was something so, I don't know, unusual about it. So I just
I
responded.
thought you were going to say charming. Thank God you didn't. It was unusual. So what did you say?
So I said, well, unless you were hiding in my closet last night, I wasn't the one with you.
Okay, you don't want
That
an
was a
answer
little
that's like,
weird.
I was.
Yeah.
Funny you should mention.
Funny. Go back to your closet right now.
What did he say?
It was just very embarrassing for him. You know, he's like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I must have a bad number. I'm sorry to bother you. And I was just like, well, it's okay. He just kind of kept responding. So we ended up text chatting for a while.
Oh.
And all of a sudden he hits me with, are you single?
What?
Whoa.
At this point, he'll just take anybody
Straight
that's
to the
single.
point.
He's just like, "Hey, please.
Yeah.
She's actually responding.
This is my 11th wrong number. Please, somebody be single."
Oh my God. It did sound a little desperate. But I mean, we were getting along. It was like playful banter between us.
This is like
Okay.
one of those stories you see on the news where like somebody accidentally texted someone and now they're all having Thanksgiving dinner together.
Yeah.
Look
Or
how
now
you
she's
know.
missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh.
For 3 weeks.
Right.
Have you seen her?
How different is it than meeting someone on Tinder?
No,
It
you're
is.
right.
You know,
I
It's-
mean,
Chemistry is chemistry.
It's really random that this happened and that you guys connected. Did you ever end up going out?
Well, yes. So, I mean, I'm recently single, and so one thing led to another, and we decided to meet up the next night at a street fair near my house that I like to visit.
Wait, I mean, what are the chances this guy gets the wrong number? You're in the same area. Did you get a picture or anything of him before you met up?
So he sent me a link to his Facebook page, so I kind of checked him out.
Facebook and raffles? I'm a little scared.
Not boding well
Old,
for
right?
Mr. Vault Guard. Did he turn out to be a winner, or what happened when you showed up and met him?
He was really cute and very sweet. It was a lovely night walking around, checking out the food vendors. We had the roasted buttery corn and...
Oh, yeah.
How was the chemistry between you?
No,
I mean,
I want to know
like
more about
corn
the... Tell me about the
but-
corn. Get into all the corn.
It was buttery.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no, we're good.
Salt and pepper, a little paprika on there.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's getting hot, so
Oh
let's keep
my
going
God,
with the
you
date.
guys.
Tell me more about the guy. Well, I don't even know his name yet. What is it?
Dave.
Dave. Okay.
Did you have anything in common with Dave?
Well, he had such a great sense of humor. We were just clicking. It was very easy to talk to him, lots of flow.
Great.
That's a great feeling.
What was the biggest highlight of the date for you?
Biggest highlight was we went and got matching henna tattoos.
Henna tattoos.
All right.
Wild children, aren't you?
I did that in
Watch
middle
out.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute, though.
This
You're
is gonna last like 2 weeks. Maybe.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Fun.
How did the date end?
He dropped me off back at home, and there was a lovely kiss,
Oh, there
if
was.
you must know.
Dude, and this guy isn't calling you back? It sounds so good.
Well, here's what I keep going back to is apparently he had been out the night before with somebody else. And I don't know if maybe he reconnected with Raffle Girl.
Maybe he texted the wrong number again.
He just kept going down the line.
I have so many dates by accident.
Yeah. It sounds like the main way he meets women.
It could be his MO. I don't know.
That's unattractive, though. Like, I've had girls ask me out, and then you see them going on a date the next night, and then a week later,
That's
you're
what
like,
dating is,
I know, but
right?
you still don't like
Gotta
to see
play the
it.
field.
Totally, I get it, but it's still not nice to know you're one in line.
Yeah, play the cornfield.
Yeah, well, you need to form your own line, right? Like, you each need a line.
Well, not all of us are attractive enough to have our own lines, Brooke, okay?
Well, here's what we're going to do, Valerie. We're going to play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Dave for you, and we'll try and get you your second date, okay?
Okay, great.
All right, hold on. One wrong phone number could lead to Mr. Oh, so right. One of our listeners, Valerie, met a guy named Dave after he sent her a text that was meant to go to somebody else. But they ended up connecting after she approved his Facebook picture.
Yeah.
And then they went to a street fair together. They ate some seriously delicious sounding corn.
We spent a lot of time on the corn.
Too
I'm
much
not
on the
really
corn, actually.
sure.
No, not nearly enough time on the corn, if you
Listeners
ask
are
me.
texting in about the corn, too.
Everybody loves corn.
Yeah, okay.
Corn is sexy. Anyway, they even got matching henna tattoos. But after their date, their connection has suddenly gone stale. Like a bag of old buttery corn,
Okay.
which I
Here
would
we
still eat,
It's not working.
but I wouldn't be quite as excited
No.
about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's why Valerie's reached out to us.
Corn.
Can we help her? That's the question. Valerie, what do you say?
I would love for you to help
Oh,
me.
my God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't dig it.
Stop!
I mean, here's the thing, Valerie. You must, I mean, not, this is going to sound bad, but I'd be really disappointed because you have like this kismet situation where you meet this guy and then you guys end up kissing at the end of the night and everything seems to be going in the right direction. And then you've heard nothing from him.
Well, technically, we texted the next day.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And what
Oh.
did he say?
He seemed very interested in meeting up again.
Huh.
Oh.
That's weird.
Yeah. So that's why I keep thinking, like, I don't think it was something that happened on the date. Like, it must be something that's going on in his personal life.
Okay. And how long ago did this happen? Like, how long ago was the date?
5 or 6 days ago now, I guess.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay. Have you tried the classic corn approach and stalk him?
Oh my God. How long have you been waiting for that moment?
The entire
Why are there
intro.
so many corn jokes?
Because they're gold. Like corn.
Oh, there we go. Gotta make him snort.
Oh, yeah, he's just being corny over
Oh,
there.
see, now you're into it.
Uh-huh.
Now you're coming around on the corn. Anyway, let's let's call him. Everybody's shaking their head in studio. I don't understand.
Yeah,
You guys just aren't as big of fans of corn. Okay, Valerie, are you ready to do this?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to dial Dave's phone number, and we're going to try and get your second date. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Dave?
Yes. Who's this?
My name's Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. I'm hoping you have a second to talk with us.
I'm not really sure why you'd be calling me.
It's a good question.
That is. That
Why?
is. I commend you
Yeah.
on your question asking.
Yeah.
You're much better at asking questions than I am, and I'm a radio host, so good for you, Dave.
Are you a new radio host?
How'd you know?
Does it show that much?
Oh my God.
I'm just not familiar, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Neither is he.
Good save. All right. So, look, the reason why I'm calling you today is because we're doing a segment on our show called A Second Date. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards, if that person isn't calling you back, you can email us and we'll reach out to them for you to help you figure out the reason why. Make sense?
Yeah, I see.
Okay. And so recently you went out with a woman who's been trying to get a hold of you. Her name's Valerie.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know Val?
Did you have a great time on your date? I mean, the whole story, she told us about like how you accidentally texted her. It was like a wrong number or something. That was probably pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was a great story, I guess. But, yeah, I think that's just going to be it for us. So.
That's it for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I would say I was ultimately very displeased with the date.
Oh,
Really?
what?
That's interesting because from her perspective, the date was really good.
Yeah, we love your date.
She told us that you kissed her at the end of the night. If you were displeased people don't kiss.
Yeah.
I mean, full disclosure, that night I was not displeased, but I'm still dealing with the aftermath of that evening.
Would you
Okay.
eat something bad, dude?
Yeah, what in the aftermath displeased you?
Was it the corn?
No, if it's the corn we're hanging
We
up
heard
right
about
now.
the corn.
What could be displeasing about corn?
I don't know.
It had nothing to do with the corn.
Thank God.
Oh, yeah, because that would not check out. So what?
We have high corn expectations on this show, okay?
So what did upset you?
All right. Well, so she told you we went to the street fair, and
Yeah, sounded great.
did she happen to mention the henna tattoos?
Yeah, she said you guys got matching henna tattoos.
We did, and I thought these things were supposed to come right off. So, like, we both got the sun, but with, like, flowers all around it and vines and all this stuff.
Yeah.
really
Did you get it on your
spiritual.
hand or what? I mean, henna typically lasts, I think, like 2 weeks or something?
Yeah, a
or-
few
Yeah.
weeks.
You didn't get on your face, did you?
So, no, not on my face, but it's
Okay.
all on the palm of my hand now. And I ended up having a big job interview coming up
Okay.
and tried really hard to get the tattoo off. Didn't work, still there. So I go to this job interview, and the employer is sort of a big conservative guy and
Okay.
sees this thing on my hand.
And it's like, flowers, what kind of sissy boy are you?
I
Is he
know.
that type of dude?
A
Like,
real man gets corn on his hands.
why wouldn't you just explain, I got a henna tattoo, it'll come off in a week? Like, that shouldn't be an issue.
It just felt weird to me to try to explain that, and I almost didn't want to bring attention to it, even though he clearly saw it. I just felt very screwed in the whole situation.
Okay, well,
Yeah, did you tell her about your job interview before you agreed to get the tattoo?
No, I did not.
Well, how can you blame her for that? then?
right, again, with Jeffrey on that one. How is that on her then?
She said she had them before, but I hadn't, so it would be nice to get a heads up.
Yeah, oh, man.
Well, I'm sorry that she didn't give you a heads up on that, man, but I'm going to give you a heads up right now and let you know Valerie's on the other line listening, and she wants to talk to you.
Oh, great.
Dave!
Dave!
Oh, hey, you're on the phone.
Yes, I am
Great.
on the phone. This is about the henna?
I mean, it's really all I've been able to think about the whole week now. It just kind of soured and ruined everything. I'm sorry.
Look, if you had just told me the next day while we were texting that it hadn't come off, I would have told you put lemon juice on it. That fades it right off.
Oh, is that?
Oh.
The acidity.
Well,
Is that
that's
true?
knowledge I would have liked to have had beforehand, but thank
And
you.
smell like lemons, bro.
So honestly,
Definitely.
instead of ruining things, she could have saved things for you, Dave, if you would have given her a chance.
Yeah, all of that happened afterwards. Like, if she would have just given me a heads up beforehand, none of this would have happened.
I mean, Valerie, why didn't you foresee that he was going to have a job interview in a few days and warn him?
Exactly. I'm not a psychic. I had no idea he had some big interview coming up.
Yeah.
Dave, did you get the job, though?
No, I did not get the job, and, like, that was kind of my dream job. You know, I don't know when I'm going to get another opportunity like that.
Oh, man.
So you're just
Yikes.
mad. It's not Valerie's fault. You just need to blame someone because you're upset.
Well, you can't tell me how to feel, first of all, and you know what? It is her fault.
What about the henna artist? Didn't they tell you?
Yeah,
Like, you could
exactly,
blame
Jose.
them.
Well, they didn't pressure me into getting it like she did.
Oh
That's
my
true.
gosh.
What about yourself?
Valerie, how do you feel hearing all of this? Do you feel blindsided?
I mean, I'm sorry that you didn't land your dream job, but I'm offended that you would blame this on me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're saying sorry. It took you a few minutes, but you eventually got there.
Oh my gosh.
Well-
That's a lot of red flags right now, Valerie.
I also want to say that I'm sorry that you didn't land your dream job, but you know what's never ruined a job interview is corn.
Never.
Never. And that's why I would love to send the two of you out on a second date, maybe to a cornfield, to some sort of corn palace.
Or a movie with popcorn.
Popcorn, whatever it is, corn needs to be involved because it'll make it so much better. No henna tattoos at all. And we'll pay for it.
Even if it's of corn.
Hey, you know what's funny to me? That you guys think you're funny.
Oh.
I'm glad that we're on the same page, that we all think that we're funny.
I don't think that you're funny.
Oh. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Dave?
Yeah, I was talking to Dave, Jeff.
This is a blanket statement. Whoever wants to accept it can accept
Look,
it.
we're funny, Jeff.
I think you're funny, Jeff.
Thank you, Valerie.
You really don't have to say that.
I'll take it, okay? And let me just ask you straight up. Would you like to go out on a date with Valerie and we'll pay for it?
Is she truly sorry for doing that?
I don't think
I don't know. Let's let Valerie.
No, I'm not sorry.
Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Valerie.
All right. Well, then I'm going to lean towards no. So.
I have a feeling
it.
Valerie didn't want to date anyway at this point, I'm guessing.
Look at that. In the end, the wrong number turns out to be just wrong.
Sounds about right.
It was.
That
I was
sounds...
waiting for the
Steve.
What could be more exciting and romantic than spending a date night in Vegas?
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds
That's
awesome.
so fun. I
want to do that.
Oh my God, one time I had a boyfriend fly me there for 24 hours. It was amazing.
I mean, yes.
It was amazing.
Sin City. It
Yeah.
never closes, always open. The lights, the music. I mean, can you imagine just being on a weekend date there with all the bottomless shrimp and all the topless dancers and the pantsless Elvises? It's a recipe for romance.
I feel like no one had clothes on in that description, but I like it.
That's why it's so wonderful.
Yeah.
And that's where one of our listeners, Joanne, had their very first date with a special someone. Joanne, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
Okay, wait. Did you meet someone while you were in Vegas?
Oh, no. We actually met online, and we've been talking for a few months.
Okay.
And, we just hit it off chatting online, and then we took it to video chatting.
Nice.
So whose idea was it to go to Vegas? Was that your idea or Chris's idea?
It was his idea. We had just been kind of like joking about it, I guess, a bit, but then he was like, why don't we actually do it?
Yeah. Did he fly you out?
No, he didn't fly me out.
I was going to brag. I had a girl fly me out to Vegas once because I'm always the one
Isn't
that
it so
won.
fun?
And she didn't show up, but she still let me go on the trip.
Oh, that's nice. Jeez.
Sent you a bus
She
ticket.
bought me the ticket and was like, all right, let's go. And then she's like, yeah, I'm not going to go anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you go by
Yeah.
yourself.
But I did. It was fun.
So how did it go when you met up with him in Vegas?
I mean, that's a lot of pressure, right? Like the first time you meet somebody.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they've been talking for months.
Yeah.
But are you sharing the
still,
same hotel
the
room?
meat.
Or like, there's a lot of like
Yeah.
variables you have to discuss beforehand.
I would assume you shared a hotel.
Well, that was the thing that was like a little awkward because we actually hadn't thought about talking about that ahead of time. And so when we got to the hotel, it was a little awkward, but he was just like, well, why don't I see if we can just get us a suite. And
Oh,
totally.
wow.
he did pay for that. He did pay for the room, and that was great. And I mean, honestly, the second we hung out, we just had instant chemistry. It was just like such a good time. And we were like going to like awesome meals. We went to spa treatments. We went swimming in the pool. You know, I mean, it was honestly like nonstop, just so much fun.
Vegas is such a vibe.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's like your first date
Yeah.
is crazy.
It's pretty epic
so
for a
fun.
first date.
There was no awkward moments. Your producer had asked me before, like, were there any awkward moments, or did you guys butt heads ever, or anything like that? And
Right.
no, I mean, it was honestly, everything was just so easy, and it was, you know, I felt like I've known this person for years, and like he said that too. Like he just was like, I feel like I've known you forever. It's so crazy that we're doing this, that we're here.
Right, because it's like one thing to like share a hotel room in like a sexy way, and then you like leave in the morning before anybody else. But like you're having to get changed and brush your teeth and go to the bathroom. Right, those are weird things to do on a first date when you're sharing the same space.
Yeah, everything felt so natural, and I get swept away easily, I guess, sometimes. I was like, I think this guy could be the guy, you know?
Awesome.
Okay, so after your Vegas getaway, what's happened since then?
It's like I can't even properly process what happened because it's just night and day.
Really?
It's been one night and one day?
It's a saying,
No,
Jeff.
I mean, like, just so different, night and day between.
Oh, he's acting different.
Yeah, he's acting completely different.
How?
The day after we got back from the trip, I was like, oh, I'll catch you on Zoom. Let's like chat on Zoom.
Okay.
And he was like, oh, actually, I can't chat on Zoom tonight, but I'll, talk to you later. And I was like, okay.
Hey, and I didn't hear. Do you guys live in separate cities or different states or?
Yeah, we do live in different states.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
So it is a bit of a long distance thing, but we struck this up, a few months ago.
So is this a situation where you'd be willing to relocate if things worked out?
Honestly, like I was starting to think I could move for this guy. Like I would move to his town.
Whoa.
So when we got back and he was suddenly kind of like pulled away really abruptly, he didn't call me the next day when he said he would call me the next day. And then I called him later and I was like, hey, what's going on? And we did talk on the phone a couple of times, but it was just so different.
What do you think? Do you think he's married? Do you think he's got like another family? I mean,
Back
there's
with
so
his
many
family.
things. Or he's scared. Maybe it was too much for him, too many emotions.
I'm thinking he went back to Vegas with another woman.
I mean, that
Oh,
It
like
could-
he's just meeting random women in Vegas
That's just
every
his
other
go-to
weekend?
first date spot.
Yeah. It's a lot of money
Yeah.
that he's investing in one night stand.
He's a VIP at the Golden Nugget.
I've thought all these things. I mean, I'm very suspicious that there is somebody else, that he's in a relationship with somebody else. I don't know. He could be living with somebody else for all I know.
Right, because you've never been to his house
Yeah,
or anything.
Would that be a deal breaker for you?
Yeah, I think it would be a deal breaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Women feel a different way about these things, so it's good to know where you stand.
I don't know who you're dating or who's in your life, but I think for most women it's a deal breaker.
Yeah, I do have some questionable acquaintances, so
He's a different guy.
Yeah.
Jeff has 27 wives.
yeah. None of them really know about each other. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to play a song, we'll come back, we'll call Chris for you, and we're going to try and get you a second date.
If we hear slot machine noises in the background, we know.
It's a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it right after this. Hold on, Joanne.
Thank you.
Just joining us, one of our listeners, Joanne, had her first date with a guy in Vegas.
Yeah, baby.
His name's Chris, and they don't live in the same city, but they'd met and had been talking online for a few weeks and finally chose to meet up for the first time in Sin City.
Let's go.
So exciting.
According to Joanne, it was amazing. She felt the connection with him. They hung out at the pool, saw the sights, went Lady and the Tramp on a lobster tail, all the typical Vegas stuff.
Yeah.
But after they left, Joanne says Chris has done a complete 180 and is acting strange and says he's too busy to chat now. And she doesn't know why. Joanne, I forgot to ask, so how long exactly has it been since you got back?
It's been a little over a week.
Okay.
That's so weird. And what exactly was the last thing you guys said to each other as you left?
We kissed. I was getting a little choked up, to be honest. And he's like, don't worry, I'm going to, I'll talk to you soon.
I hate to be this guy, but I think somebody has to ask it. Did you guys hook up? Because if you did, he may have just kind of got what he wanted and moved back.
Well,
You know
if
what
you
I
want
mean?
to
That
hook up, you don't
happens.
fly to Vegas and get a suite. I mean, like
If
you
you're
can get
rich, you do.
I feel like someone in this room would do that.
Yeah.
pointing at Jose.
Yeah.
So just wondering. I mean,
they had a real connection.
did they, Brooke? He's not calling her back.
I mean, a lady never kisses and tells, but
True.
things happened. You know, we stayed in the same suite.
Yeah, as you should. You're two adults going to Vegas on a vacation. Like,
Absolutely. I love it. I promote that. I hope you guys did it.
Well, the one thing that I wanted to ask was, did you guys gamble? Or was he ever out of your sight for a little while? Where maybe he could have run off to the casino, lost a bunch of money, and now he's in deep with a guy with 4 fingers and an eye patch named Benny the Egg.
Jeffrey.
Dude, it's
no.
not the movies, bro.
Everyone's speculating what they think. This is how I'm speculating.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
I mean, we didn't gamble much. I guess there was an hour or two where he did leave the suite because he said he had to take some business calls.
Oh, everybody knows what business calls
That's
mean,
right.
Jeffrey.
That's all Benny the Egg needs. Just 1 hour, and he'll have
So
you
dumb.
deep in debt.
Let's just call this guy.
Okay.
I want to hear from him.
All right, we're going to do it. We're going to call Chris for you. You ready to do this, Joanne?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to dial the number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Chris?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey,
I don't recognize this number.
Yeah, I don't think you would. I'm calling from a radio station. My name is Jeff.
Where are you calling me?
I'm doing a radio show with my co-hosts here, Brooke, Jose, and Alexis.
All very common names.
I don't know what city you live in or if our show is on there, but this show is Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. We do something called a second date. Is any of that familiar to you?
Not particularly.
That's okay.
Well, the second date is where we help out some of our listeners get back in touch with people who are ghosting them after a date.
Okay. All right.
So you already got some people in mind who you could be ghosting, Chris.
The listener that asked for help from us today, her name is Joanne.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
That's who you thought.
He knew.
Okay, so...
Ding, 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 ding.
Right. I'm glad you're so happy about this, but Joanne isn't feeling as thrilled because it's been apparently over a week since you guys have actually really spoken to each other, and she doesn't understand why.
Yeah, we've talked some, you know.
Can I ask you, Chris, just right off the top, because I know you and Joanne live in different cities, and you met in Vegas. Are you in a relationship?
No, not at all. I mean, we didn't like meet in Vegas. We'd been talking online. I mean, I have like maybe a couple other people that I've talked to online, but like not even as much as Joanne. So it's not like I'm hiding some relationship or affair or, you know, whatever, anything like that.
Okay. Do you know anybody by the name Benny the Egg? And do you owe him money?
No, I am not familiar with that guy.
Okay. Well, we're just trying to go through all the possibilities here. Because, see, we've spoken with Joanne, and she told us she had a great time. I mean, you guys talked for 2 months leading up to this weekend in Vegas.
The way she described it sounded like you guys were in a relationship by the end of the
you
Vegas
sounded
weekend.
Pretty serious.
It was glowing reviews.
We don't know how much you may or may not know about the situation, but we stayed in a suite in Vegas.
Yeah.
And, I mean, everything happened really quick. We had a really good connection and hit it off right away, and we seemed to be compatible, and I don't know how to say this, but, you know, we were intimate, and, you know, I thought that was good, but then it just kept kind of going. Like, it was, like, more than I'm ever been used to in one period of time.
What do you mean? Like you guys were...
He doesn't have the stamina.
I mean, I just don't know if I could handle it. I'm getting, like, kind of a little bit older now, and I just don't have the kind of energy. I don't know if I have the energy for that.
That's a reason you're not calling a woman back? Is because she wants too much?
Bro, just tell us you're married. Like, this isn't real, right? Like,
what's too much?
Yeah, what does too much mean?
It was like, we got together, we figured out the suite, we went by the pool and got some lunch and stuff, and then by the time we got back to the room, she's already ready to go, and, you know, we kind of just met.
That's how it is,
Why
baby.
are you complaining?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's the point. That's why you go.
Isn't that fun? Doesn't that mean you have amazing chemistry?
I'm not complaining about how it started or anything. I'm just somewhat saying it never stopped. And
You're like a once a week type of guy?
I'm like the first time, and then I want to take a nap for 6 hours.
Okay. So you're saying you feel compatible with Joanne in every other way, except for this, in the bedroom, she's too much for you?
Yeah, it was a real lot, and I don't know if that was completely for me.
Okay, I would be really interested to hear what Joanne thinks about this, because I don't think this was even close to being on her radar for the reason why you've been avoiding her. And the thing is, I have the perfect way to know what she's thinking, because I need to tell you, Chris, Joanne's been on the other line listening this entire time, and she wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah, Joanne.
Hey.
I feel like a round of applause for Joanne. Anyone else?
Joanne.
A lot of men would be very happy to hear
She
that.
ruined his spirit.
Yeah, she broke him.
Joanne, how are you feeling right now?
I'm kind of with all of you guys. Like, I just had no idea that was any reason at all a problem.
Did you notice him getting more exhausted as the day went on?
I mean, maybe a little, but I guess I've always been someone with like a really high sex drive, and so that's not unfamiliar to me. But Chris, like, why didn't you say anything?
He was out of breath.
It's just, I don't know how to broach that subject. I mean, it's not something I expected either.
We were talking about like so many things, and I felt like we did have like such a good connection, and it's really unbelievably disappointing now to hear that like you just ghosted me because I have too high of a sex drive for you. Like, I mean,
like I said, I already said it was, I don't know how to broach it. I mean, yes, we did have a connection, but also at the same time, it's still the first weekend we ever saw each other. So how do you say that to someone that you still, in that sense, don't really know very well?
That's almost going to hurt her feelings. Like, hey, I'm sorry, but can we do it less? She'd be like, why? What's wrong with me?
And there's the whole like masculinity thing, like where, it's been made that guys can't ever say no.
It's pride.
Which it shouldn't be the case.
Which is why I never say no.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to recoup. I've been sleeping at least an extra hour per night.
Oh, wow. I mean, Joanne, in a way, it's kind of a compliment.
Yeah.
Yes,
I guess I feel bad that didn't seem like you could talk to me. I mean, I feel like we had such a good time together, and that this could have been something like a long-term relationship that this could have turned into.
Well, why are you saying could have? It still can, Joanne. I don't think you should give up. I mean, can you like...
Oh, but has he given up? Like, he ghosted and he didn't come to me with it.
Well, maybe there's a way that we could meet in the middle, where, Joanne, you dial back your sexiness, and maybe we can help ramp Chris up a little bit.
How do you ramp him up, Jeff?
What do you got? You got some special vitamins you're going to give him or something?
Well, maybe like just half of a vitamin or something.
Yeah. There's a supplement.
Because from the sound of it, the connection emotionally you guys have is there.
Yeah.
It's just there's a little bit of a physical disconnect.
But not in the bad way. Usually the physical disconnect is the other side of it.
Yeah, I think we did connect, and I think ultimately that what I've been uncomfortable saying, we kind of, I guess I got okey-doked into saying on the show.
Okey-doked.
Like, got a fast one pulled on me.
That's okey-doke. I may add that to my
okey-doke.
vocabulary.
Add that to your repertoire.
Okay.
I thought it was a move she pulled when you guys were in Vegas.
Yeah, that's called the okey-doke. And she did pull something over my eyes.
Let me try it, because I would like to okey-doke you into another date with Joanne, and we'll pay for that date.
To be completely honest with you, I really think she has way too voracious of an appetite for me, and it's not going to work.
What?
Are you serious?
This has got to be a first.
This is crazy.
I'm serious.
Joanne, Joanne, you're going to be fine. I mean, our text board says so.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, good luck to you.
Well, no hard feelings. I hope you can just find a man that can keep up.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I'm sure there's many that are willing to try.
Yeah.
If there's a listener out there that can go more than once a day.
Yeah.
Oh, if they're really short sessions. Multiple times.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update is kind of confusing because Louise is on the phone and she emailed us to do a second date update, but in her email she says that she wishes she would have never went on the date.
What?
So I don't know, Louise, do you know how second date updates work? Usually somebody goes on a date that they actually liked and then they want to get another date.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, so why do you wish you wouldn't have gone on your date?
It was just like a bad snowball effect. So my friends and I went out the night before this date, and I think that started the whole problem.
Okay. Really? Did you meet the guy when you guys were out?
No. Okay, so I met James on Tinder, and we set up like a Sunday brunch date. Like, it was at the beginning of the week, so it like made really good sense.
Right.
But my girlfriends and I went out Saturday night, and they were like, oh, we're just going to get a few drinks, and we're going to sit outside. And Russian mules turned into gin and tonics. And next thing I see is like really late.
Yeah.
So you were hungover then, and that's why you didn't want to go on the date, because you were hungover.
I was totally hungover on hard liquor.
Yeah. I mean, that's the worst, too. Whenever you say you're just going out for a few drinks, it never really works out.
Yeah. So the next day, I really didn't want to because I felt horrible. Like, my stomach was not in the best. And I was like, okay, it's way too late to cancel this date. I'm going to be like a horrible person. Like, I just decided to go out anyway. I was like, you know what? Just pull it together, drink something, and go.
Okay. Right. And this is like the one time you're hoping that your date is also hungover.
I was really hoping that. But when I met James for brunch, he's like, all nice, put together. Like, you know, just like, hi. And I'm just like, holy heck. Like, this is going to be rough.
You're just holding back puke the whole time.
Oh, my God. And I can smell you. Like, just even thinking about it, I can smell
it was
you.
Like the hair, the bags under the eyes. I had the whole hungover look put together.
Did he know immediately, or did you address it?
I didn't want to, honestly. Like, I was trying to fake until I make it. To be honest, like, I just didn't want to be like, oh, yeah, I totally didn't think this was going to really happen. So I felt bad. So we're sitting there, and we just started getting into stupid arguments. Like, we had a 20-minute argument. Like, I feel really ashamed of it. Whoa. It was like the stupidest thing in the world.
Wait, so you guys were like legit arguing or like playful?
Like, we were legit arguing. No, like people were staring at us.
What? Wait.
That's not a good sign.
What were you arguing about?
About brunch. He was like trying to qualify what makes brunch brunch. Like, what is the guidelines and the definitions and the structure for brunch?
And you couldn't, like, that sounds like a fun conversation. But
he was like, well, brunch is anything you eat on Sunday morning. And I was like, no, it's mostly about the food. And he was like, no, it's about the time. And I was like, no, it doesn't matter. So it just kept heading out of control for every little thing. And I'm hungover, and like, I'm not making sense.
So if you weren't hungover, could you have had that conversation in a more playful manner, or you were just hungover and like angry?
I think I was just hungover and angry.
Okay.
I was angry because I wasn't home in my pajamas, to be honest with you. Like, it wasn't his fault, and it was just stupid. It didn't need to happen. Yeah. And I just like felt so guilty if I would have canceled, but.
So you figured show up and yell at the guy for a little while. That'll be better.
There you go.
I didn't mean to. I felt really bad.
Did you guys recover at all from that?
I tried calling him and texting him, and he's just not getting back to me. Like, I'll be honest, when we got out of there, we were just like upset. Like, even when the food came, we were just eating angrily. You know, like when you have an upset stomach because you're hungover and you're like, you know, upset and you're still eating.
Oh, that sounds
it's the worst.
Okay,
I bet
so the whole date was awkward then.
It was awkward. It was just like, I don't know. Like, I feel really bad about it. Like, he just didn't deserve that.
So you liked him, though, and you want to redo? Is that what you're saying?
I do like him, and I want to redo, and I know he was immature, and I try to apologize, and it's just frustrating.
Did you tell him that you were hungover and in a bad mood?
No, I really just didn't want to tell him that. Like, I'm kind of ashamed of that.
So you just let him think that you're just a terrible person that likes to get mad at people over brunch.
Yeah, a little bit.
Smooth.
Okay.
I tried apologizing. He just won't pick up my call.
All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back, see if we can get him to pick up our call and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, it's less of a second date update and more of a first date redo. Because Louise is on the phone and she wants to call a dude named James. They met up for brunch and she went out the night before, got super drunk with her friends, showed up to brunch hungover and was kind of in a bad mood. And then they got into a heated argument over what qualifies as brunch. I know it sounds ridiculous, but she said that she was really rude about it, and they kind of ended the date after they ate. He hasn't been answering any of her phone calls, so she wants to call and apologize and see if there's a chance at getting another date with him when she's not all hungover and ready to just fight everybody.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Louise. Would you give a guy a second chance if the tables were turned?
I mean, if it's honestly had like a good excuse, yeah. I mean, I didn't give him my best, and I understood that, so at least you kind of know.
Yeah, and drinking too much, always a good excuse. It usually gets you out of everything. A lot of empathy in that one too. Yeah,
we're human. We can make a bad choice once in a while.
Okay.
Like, we're not perfect.
All right. Well, I wish you luck.
Thanks.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial this phone number right now. Here we go, okay?
Okay.
You need a drink first, or are you good?
I'm good.
All right. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to James?
Yeah, this is James.
James, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry. Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you know? Have you heard the show before, or?
I don't think so. I'm sorry. This is a radio show?
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Well, you could listen once in a while. That'd be cool. But other than that, we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. So we got an email from a girl named Louise. Yeah. I'm going to say you probably remember going out with Louise.
I do remember going out with Louise.
Yeah. And she told us about your date. She says that it wasn't the best representation of who she is, and she wanted to not only apologize, but say she really liked going out with you and would love to get another opportunity.
So she's doing it on a radio show?
Yeah, I know. It just sounds like she doesn't make the best decisions, but we do a lot of these.
And she said that you wouldn't answer her phone calls. Like, she had tried to text you and apologize, but she got desperate, basically.
Yeah, I've been just trying to avoid that whole situation.
Yeah, I can understand that. She did tell us about your date. I would love to hear from your words, though. What'd you think of Louise?
I kind of felt bad for her.
Oh, really? Why?
Like maybe she needed more than I could give her.
What do you mean?
Right now in my life.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? Like,
I don't know what her situation is, which is why I'm trying to be careful with what I say, because I don't want to misrepresent her.
What do you mean what her situation is?
Okay, so I show up to brunch, and I like a brunch date because it's a lot less pressure, and it's during the day. You get to sort of see people when they're just being normal. And so she shows up, and she looks like she has not gone to sleep. She basically didn't go to sleep all night.
Yeah. Right.
She smelled very strongly of alcohol, and she was pretty disheveled. And I don't think people need to dress up for a brunch date, but I can't really explain it. But it was like the farthest away from being dressed up you could possibly be.
The farthest away?
Like she barely put on clothes?
Yeah, I mean, no, she had clothes on, but it looked like maybe she had them on for a couple of days.
Okay.
All right.
Your first impression was not a good one, is what you're saying.
It was not a good one. So we're having brunch, and she's just in a bad mood, it seems. Like she's arguing with me about stuff and kind of put me on the defense. And so it was just kind of awkward. And then when the food came, she just scarfed it down in silence.
Oh, man.
So then we sort of just decided that was it and walked out, and we went our separate ways. And I saw her walk around the side of the restaurant and throw up in a trash can.
Oh, God.
It's not a good look usually.
Yeah, that's the lasting impression.
And, well, that's not it. And then she got into the back seat of a car with no one else in it. And I think just like laid down in the back seat of a car.
What?
And so that's why I was like, does she live in her car?
Maybe that was her house. Yeah, her house was just parked in the parking lot of the restaurant.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and so that's why I'm trying to be sensitive about it, because I don't know if she is homeless.
You actually think she's homeless. I thought you were
Well-
just like making an analogy or something.
I mean, the evidence just kept piling up. I mean, I think she might actually be homeless.
Yeah, pretty much what you described sounds like a homeless person.
Right.
You know, if she was arguing with an imaginary friend, then you could be sure she was homeless. But what you described does sound like a homeless person.
Scarfing the food down? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Just a bad attitude, angry, smelly, dirty, and then sleeping in her car.
Yeah, it's like I don't judge her. We've all got our problems in our lives. I feel like I can't help somebody through a situation like that before even knowing them, romantically at all. So I feel like it's like it was a little too much for me.
And how do you explain that to someone? Like, do you say like, "Hey, I don't want to date you because you're homeless"?
Exactly,
Like...
because I should have said something, but I didn't because I just didn't really know what to say.
I think it's good you didn't.
Well, I don't know if she's got a home or not, but she does have a cell phone. And I know that because she's actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Oh, God, really?
Yep. Louise, are you still there?
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Like, I have had the worst time listening to this. It's amazing. Like,
Oh my God, Luis, I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were on the other line.
are you serious? Did you honestly thought I was a homeless person?
Listen, I'm really sorry. I did not mean to sort of out you like that. I didn't know if you have people who you know who don't know.
No, like, I'm serious. I'm not. Like, I swear, I'm not homeless.
I know people have a hard time admitting it. I get that, but I am not judging you. I swear.
No, listen to me. I am not homeless. Like, you're borderline rude now. I went out the night before with my girlfriend. I had a little bit too much to drink, and I was trying to pull it together. So I showed up. I was hungover. Yes, it was really bad. But, okay, yes, I threw up on the side of the restaurant because I wasn't feeling good. And then I went, I took a nap in the back of my car for a few hours.
You just took a nap right there in the parking lot.
That's a hangover.
It was bad. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not judging. I've been there before.
Yeah.
James, do you believe her? Like, I can't believe that we've gotten to a point where she's trying to argue that she does, in fact, have a home.
Well, you can understand sort of my concerns because you didn't tell me any of this. You just sort of showed up, and the way you were eating your food, you were eating it like you hadn't eaten in a couple of weeks. And that was surprising.
Honestly, I just wanted to stop arguing. So I ate and didn't want to talk. I ate a little too fast. Obviously, you know that, I threw it up because I ate way too fast. I did that.
And I wouldn't judge a woman's eating style, homeless or not. Just saying, James, for the future.
Yeah, it's just from my perspective, you have to understand that I think anyone would have seen what I saw based on how you showed up and the way you argued with me and the way you ate and the way you threw up and the way you slept in your car.
James, have you ever had like a bad day? Like it was just a bad day.
I get it now. It's been hard to unpack the whole thing, I guess.
Look, I'm really sorry I showed up the way that I did. It was not my best at all. I just didn't want to cancel on you. It was totally last minute. You were going to be mad at me if I canceled on you.
Yeah, that does make sense. I wish you would have said something and we could have rescheduled,
Looking back on it, I really wish that too.
At least you guys are on the same page for one thing.
How about this, James? Would you like to go out with Louise on a second date? We will pay for it.
What is that laugh? Oh my God.
I mean, if you guys if you want to sponsor a date, I would love to.
Well, I think Louise might need a sponsor in something, but we don't know for sure yet until you go on another date with her. So that's a yes, Louise. If you can clean it up for at least one day.
I promise I won't go out the night before.
Congratulations, Louise. You got your second date.
Thanks. I'm sorry that I showed up looking like a crazy person.
Nah, not crazy. Homeless. Difference.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times they're the same, but, in this case, different.
Homeless
Yeah.
person. I don't want to be rude to any homeless people.
They're not listening. It's fine.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A lot of people can identify with today's second dater. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. If you missed today's second date update, Louise wanted to call this dude named James. She showed up to a brunch date, and she was completely hungover and not in a very good mood. Also looked pretty disheveled, I guess. They ended up arguing, actually, about what qualifies as brunch. What time is brunch, actually? It's a good debate. And she apparently got actually really upset because she was in a bad mood because she was hungover. Yeah. But she didn't know that James ended up seeing her throw up outside of the restaurant and then fall asleep in the back of her car. When we got James on the phone, he told us that he thought she was maybe homeless and in denial about it. She claims that she's not homeless. She just had a really bad night and wanted to take a nap in the back of her car after she puked outside the restaurant.
When you recap that date, it's amazing that they're going out again.
Yeah.
It really all of it. Like even if he didn't think she was homeless, like all of it. Sounds horrible.
He did give her a second chance based on the fact that he likes to be charitable, I think. Yeah. Really. And just help people out.
It's a write-off.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I once tried to pick up a girl in an airport bar.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
We were in Chicago, drinking at like this little wine bar thing. I was waiting for my flight. She was waiting for her flight. We struck up a conversation. Oh, we were both going to the same place in Seattle. I said, when we get to Seattle, we should totes go out.
Yeah.
She said, no, we shouldn't. And that's how we left everything.
That's the best answer ever. I hope that was a quote.
Carson did actually meet a girl at the airport and ended up getting her number and everything else. Carson, how are you?
I'm doing good, guys. How are you?
Good. Tell us about how you met Kelly, the girl that you want to call today.
Yeah, I met her at SeaTac. I had just gotten back into town from Thailand. I was overseas for several weeks, and just getting off the plane, all I wanted was a domestic beer. I just wanted a Bud Light more than anything, so I just went straight to a bar in the airport, and a few seats down was Kelly, and we just started chatting kind of casually, and
did she just come over and sit next to you herself, or did you just be like, hey, Toots, you should come over and get a little closer? Is that how you did it? That's how I usually
No, we had there were the bowls with snacks, and she was out of snacks, and I kind of pushed my snack bowl towards her, and she kind of scooted over.
God, that's how I always get lured, by food.
He left a trail of crumbs from her seat to his seat, and she couldn't help but come over and sit next to you. What did you like about Kelly?
She was just really cute and completely approachable, and she was a great conversationalist.
Did you guys go on another date, or was the airport bar the date?
No. I asked her out for dinner. I told her that when she got back from San Diego, if she was interested, I'd love to take her out. She said yes. So we ended up going out for some Thai food, and I'm really just looking for someone that shares my interests and my values, and someone that's cultured. I like to travel a lot. I like experiencing different places and people. And
did you tell her that over and over again? I'm looking for somebody cultured. Are you cultured? Are you traveled? Or are you sort of naive about the world around you? Because I don't want to waste my time with you.
Yeah, no, I maybe should have led with that.
Does she seem like that kind of girl? Does she seem well-traveled and cultured and everything that you're looking for?
Yeah, she totally did. And, we were talking about languages, and I mentioned the fact that I speak 3 different languages, and I just come back from Thailand, and it was really easy for me to kind of pick up Thai, and, I ordered our meal in Thai, and she seemed to be pretty, impressed with that. And
yeah, that's a risk. It's either impressive or very douchey.
Yeah, it's a
It's a fine line, it is.
But if you're right and the waiter doesn't look at you like you're an idiot, then I think it's always cool.
It depends how you do it, though.
Yeah, it has to be more of a conversation between the two of you, not you being like, oh, also, I know Thai.
Hold on one second. Is that how you did it, or was it kind of a smooth, normal?
I mean, it started off kind of smooth, and I think it maybe annoyed her a little bit. I think I probably maybe got a little carried away with it.
How do you know that it annoyed her?
Well, she asked me if we could continue in English.
That's a good sign.
Were you talking to her in Thai?
I mean, I ordered the meal in Thai, and then we started talking about other languages I know and how did I learn them, and I just kind of went off and
Carson.
That's what happened.
I don't know. I maybe was talking a little bit too much.
So you were showing off. You were kind of showing off.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't. That's not what I meant to do, but I guess that's kind of what I ended up doing.
When in doubt, ask her more questions. Don't talk about yourself.
And ask them to her in Cantonese.
Yes, that's a good idea, Jubal. I think this could turn out well for you, though. I mean, if you just tell a girl that, hey, you made me nervous. I tried to impress you too much. Give me another chance. I mean, what girl could say no to that?
A lot. A lot of girls have said no in the second date update to things like that. How many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
I've called 3 or 4 times and sent her a handful of texts. I mean, we had a great time. It seemed like we had dinner and spent about 2 hours together. It was pretty nice, and it wasn't an entire meltdown or anything like that. And I just know that if I could get her on the phone or just have a chance to explain it to her, she'd understand and give me a second chance.
Okay. And you haven't heard anything from her. You said you sent her a handful of texts, but not even like an avoidance kind of response?
No.
Just nothing. Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update.
Cool.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, Carson, I never did ask you how your date ended with Kelly. What happened at the end of your date?
Well, I mean, I guess ultimately what happened is I went to kiss her goodnight, and she kind of cold-shouldered me and offered me her hand instead.
Oh, her hand. Ooh, not even a hug, a handshake.
Yeah, well, to kiss her hand or just like a firm, like, hey, we'll see you later?
I mean, I don't think she was offering me to kiss her hand.
Fair maiden, you know. That's what happens, I hear.
Maiden.
That's what chivalrous men do. I'm not one of those. If you're just joining us for the second date update, Carson wants us to call Kelly. He met her at the airport. They were at a bar. He started talking to her. They ended up going out. And at dinner, they discussed all their world travels. He spoke in the different languages that he can speak in. At a certain point, she said, "Can we just speak English?" And he thinks she may have thought that he was showing off. Is that pretty much accurate, Carson?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Kelly, please.
Hello?
Can I speak to Kelly, please?
Yes, this is she.
Kelly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Oh, hello.
Have you heard of the show before?
I have, of course, yeah.
Any idea why I might be calling you?
Just to say hi? I don't know.
You know the show better than that. If you've listened for a second, you know I wouldn't be calling you just to say hi.
I don't know.
Kelly,
You are funny.
have you heard the second date updates that we do on our show?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, you recently went on a date with someone who emailed us about you.
Okay.
Do you remember going out with Carson?
Why are you asking?
Because Carson really liked you and he'd love to go out again, but you're not responding to any of his phone calls or text messages, so he emailed us to ask if he did something wrong on the date.
Oh, I don't know that I should discuss this in this venue.
I think it's a great idea, honestly. And listen, Carson emailed us, so he wants to know, do you like Carson?
He seems like a perfectly nice guy.
That's such a bad response,
Yeah,
Kelly.
the girls in the room just cringed.
Yeah.
I mean, if I wanted to go out with him again, I would have,
What did he do? I mean, it sounded like, his description, your date went pretty well.
What did he tell you?
He said that you met at the airport, went out for a nice dinner, and had a fun time. He was scared that you might have thought he was showing off with all of the languages he can speak. And you said, hey, can we just speak English?
Yeah, I might have said that.
Was that annoying?
For me, that wasn't a deal breaker. Something else that he said kind of was, though, just for me. And so...
What did he say to you?
Well, he was talking about his trips, and he really loves to travel, which is great. But I don't know if other girls would have an issue with this, but he was talking about spending time when he was in Southeast Asia in the brothels there.
Oh yeah.
And for me, I don't know.
Was he saying that he just went to check them out, or was he saying that he was an active customer there?
He was like, we hang out there. Like,
I don't think it would be good either way. Like, even if you're saying that you're just going to check them out.
But I will say, I've been to Bangkok before, and at the
Bangkok.
Yeah, you have.
and at the night.
And sometimes when you're
Oh my
walking around
gosh.
Bangkok, you want to pick up a little lady boy.
No, but there's a night
When
market.
in Rome,
Just give up, Brooke. Just give
do
up.
as the Thai Romans do.
No, I'm just trying to explain to her that there's a night market and it's surrounded
And
by all
sometimes
the
you
sex
just
shops.
gotta get a little action.
All they heard was Bangkok. So
Yeah, I know.
just give up.
And the thing is, it's like a tourist area.
So you hear that, Kelly? Going to brothels in that part of the world,
it's not.
perfectly normal. Everybody does it.
That's not what I'm saying.
I mean, what he said was that when he travels to Southeast Asia, he frequents many brothels. Those were his exact words.
Okay, that's
He
not
frequents the
I
brothels.
feel like that means he's sleeping with prostitutes.
I think that you're right.
Yeah.
I can't.
That
argue.
would lead me to believe the same thing.
I wouldn't call him back either.
Hey, Kelly,
Yeah?
I should probably let you know that Carson is actually on the other line and has been listening to this entire conversation.
I probably should have assumed that.
Yeah, you probably should have. Carson, did you just admit to Kelly on your date that you frequent brothels in Southeast Asia?
First of all, it wasn't an admission. I was just sharing a piece of information. Yeah, I don't even really remember saying that. I mean,
Now, Kelly, correct me if I'm wrong here,
Gross.
but Carson, in my experience, admitting to being with a prostitute in the biblical sense to another woman, usually a turnoff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say what other girls would think, but me and I think any of my friends, that would be a deal breaker.
It's okay, Kelly. You can say what other
Yes.
girls would think.
No, it's disgusting.
Kelly, okay, I did not say that I frequent these brothels to sleep with prostitutes, okay? I've been to Thailand dozens of times. The first
But
few
can I
times
ask, like,
I went...
if you frequent a lot of brothels, like, what are you doing there? Like,
Just hanging out.
what?
Okay, well, as Brooke was saying, the brothels are situated among a number of different cultural attractions, okay? And it's not like you're going into this deep underground dungeon where it's nothing but a bunch of ladies, okay?
And let's face it, some of those brothels have the best food.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, hey, I was there, but I was there to get a steak. I wasn't there for what you're
I
thinking.
feel like if you're saying you're frequenting a lot of brothels, for me, it's a deal breaker. Sorry.
Okay, but Kelly, listen, I mean, to be perfectly honest, like, yes, I did have an experience with a prostitute very, very early on.
Why would you?
Shut up, dude.
Why-
Oh my God.
Why are you telling her that,
But
Carson?
Listen, I'm being honest, okay?
All right.
It was horrible, not for me. I mean, see, not for her, but for me. And
She had a
women-
terrible time.
These women make a living. They make a great living doing this.
No.
And
It's like when you've already dug a hole, don't keep digging it.
Yeah, dude.
Stop.
Carson,
My jaw is, like, on the floor. I'm speechless right now.
why would you ever admit to that on a first date? Even bring that up. Like, maybe if you guys 10 years from now were like, hey, you want to hear a crazy story about when I went to Thailand? I'd still think it was a terrible idea then to do that.
okay, well,
But
she was already assuming that was the case anyway, so I might as well be honest about it now than
I appreciate your honesty, I guess.
well, I have to ask anyway. Kelly, would you like to go on a second date with Carson? I will pay for a second date. Carson will pay for something else later down the line.
You know, I respect that you're being honest, and I would apologize for jumping to conclusions, except that I was right, but I think this isn't going to work out for us.
But
So,
Kelly,
no,
just
thank you.
really quickly, and I respect your decision and everything, and that's totally fine, but you came to the conclusion that this is something that I do all the time, and that I've been prostitutes on a regular basis when I go overseas, and that's not the case.
So, Carson, what you're saying is once in a while you might get a hooker. What's the big deal?
No, what I said was once I did, and that was it.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I just hope that you don't think that because you paid for dinner, like, that entitles you to anything here.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The girl that's on the line to do a second date update today met the guy that she went out with at a very dirty place. That's right.
Whoa.
Bacteria infested, blood everywhere.
That's not
Creepy
normal.
old men who just can't wait to get in your mouth.
This is
I'm talking about the dentist's office.
Oh.
That's-
Makes sense. They are all creepy there.
Yes, they are. That's where Andrea met the guy that she wants us to call today. Apparently, she works at a dentist's office, and that's where she met him. How you doing, Andrea?
I'm pretty good.
Did you ever think of your office like I just spoke about it?
Yeah, it doesn't exactly make people want to go to the dentist's office.
No, it is very...
Hygiene is very important. So
Your email said that you met this guy at work, and you work at a dentist's office. How'd you meet him?
I work as a receptionist, and he was a new patient. He came in, and when he was like checking in, we were just flirting with each other. We seemed to have an instant connection.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Are you allowed to hit on patients as the receptionist?
I mean, he was hitting on me. I was just receiving it.
Oh, you were innocent party in this. I see.
Sure, absolutely. And he was cute and stuff, so I flirted back with him.
And when he filled out his form and put his phone number down, you saved it and then called him later.
No, that's illegal, actually.
Oh,
So
okay.
what I did was he went in and he had his appointment, and then when he came out, usually we want to schedule you for your next appointment. And when I was scheduling him for his follow-up appointment, he gave me his phone number and he said we should go out.
Oh, that's cool. So where'd you guys go?
Well, we ended up going out to dinner. And I got really dressed up. I thought I was looking really cute. And he took me to this restaurant. It was in a building that had a very, very nice view. It was a really nice restaurant. I'd never been there before.
Did you guys meet there, or did he pick you up?
He picked me up. And so, I thought we had a lovely time at dinner. And he has beautiful eyes. And he is just a smoking build. I mean, the guy works out and stuff.
I'm hoping during dinner you reminded him the whole time about his dental hygiene. Like, make sure you floss before and after this meal.
She's a receptionist there.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Well, he has a dynamite smile, too. I thought that we had great conversation during the date, and we talked about, going to concerts and stuff. We both really love movies. There was one awkward moment while we were talking about movies. So, I mean, I don't know if that was a deal breaker, but...
Did you bring up a movie that he liked and you didn't like, and then he got super angry at you?
Well, no, he was talking about... He's a real big fan of this guy's movies, and I had never heard of him. He's like, God.
Are you trying to remember right now even who it was?
Martin... It's Martin Scorsese?
Martin Scorsese. He's a big director.
He's like one of the biggest guys in movies ever.
Don't know anything.
Okay. Hey, I don't blame you.
Never heard of the guy.
Okay. I don't blame you for not knowing who he is.
He's like Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, he's really huge name in movies, but did your date seem put off by that you didn't know who Martin Scorsese was? I wouldn't think that'd be a huge deal.
Well, it made me feel just kind of ditzy and stupid and like kind of insecure that I didn't know who this guy was.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe that's it.
You didn't pretend like you knew him, though. Like, you were honest.
Well, he kept trying to tell me his name, and I kept on trying to give it back to him, like pronouncing it over, and I don't know why. It's a tongue twister for me.
It is
Try
hard
and
to
say it for us right now.
Scorsese?
It's Scorsese. Martin Scorsese.
Scorsese?
No, not Stacy. Scorsese.
I'm not hearing it. I guess correctly or something. Is there a T in it?
No, there's no T. There's some names that people have trouble with no matter what. Obviously, you have trouble saying Martin Scorsese.
I guess so.
I could see how if you're going to claim to be a real movie lover and you not know these things, that it could maybe make you come off as a liar.
I know Julia Roberts is.
Okay, there we go.
You just like different kinds of movies. So how did everything end with this guy?
We concluded the date. I mean, after dinner, we actually walked around for a little while and seemed to be okay. But the date ended with just a hug, and I haven't gotten a call back from him.
Would you have kissed him if you went in for the kiss?
Sure. sure.
So were you disappointed that it was a hug?
Of course I'm disappointed. I told you he had a hot butt.
All right. And how long has it been since your date?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
For those of you who don't know what this song is, it was a song made famous by the movie Goodfellas. A very huge movie directed by one Martin Skorbensky. Or Martin Shorshinsky. Or Martin Skormy some sashimi sushi. I don't know exactly how to say his name, but he's a very, very famous man in Hollywood. And he's the reason that Andrea, the girl who's on the phone for a second date update, thinks that she's not getting a call back today. She was out on a date with a guy named Austin. They were having fun. They brought up movies. He brought up that he's a big Martin Scorsese fan. She had never heard of Martin Scorsese and still can't figure out how to get her to pronounce his name correctly. But she thinks that he's not calling her back because he might have thought that she was kind of ditzy or whatever. Yeah. Andrea, are you ready to go?
I am.
Have you figured out how to say the name yet?
Scorsese.
No. That's a mixture between him and Patrick Swayze, who is no longer with us. Anyway, we're getting closer to you getting it correct. All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Austin there?
Yeah, this is Austin.
Hey, Austin, what's up? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who's this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
I think you probably have the wrong number.
No, I don't think I do. I think I'm talking to the right guy.
No, I don't know who you are. I think you've got the wrong number probably.
No, I think I have the right number. I think I really need to speak with you about something.
All right. What does a radio show need to talk to me about?
Well, it's about a date that you recently went on with one of our listeners. Her name is Andrea, and she actually emailed us asking if we could get you on the phone.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Emailed a radio station trying to get me on the phone?
Yes, it's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Andrea is wondering why you haven't been returning any of her phone calls.
Wait, so she emailed you and asked you to call me to ask me why I didn't call her back?
Yes.
Like, this is something that you guys do for your listeners?
Yep, it is. It's kind of a public service for them. And it's a learning situation. You know, they get to hear what they did wrong on a date so they don't hopefully do it again.
And she really wanted you to call me?
Mm-hmm. Because she likes you. Should she know why you're not calling her back? Is it something that should be obvious to her?
I don't know. I don't think it would be obvious to her, to be honest with you, no.
Okay, well, she seemed nice when we talked to her about the date.
Oh, she's perfectly pleasant.
Okay.
And I think she's a nice girl.
Are you just not attracted to her or something?
Yeah. She's very attractive. You know, there's just, again, there was just some weird things that happened on the date that just made me not feel like we really should hang out again.
Can I tell you what she thinks it is, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong?
Sure, if you want to go ahead, that's fine.
She thinks that you're not calling her back because she didn't know who Martin Scorsese is and can't pronounce his name.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty wild. All right, maybe you don't know him, but you at least know some of his movies. You know, like Gangs of New York's pretty recent, or The Departed won an Oscar. You know, at least pronounce his name right after I teach you. Come on.
It's usually pretty easy to say a name after you've heard it.
Oh,
when
give
we
her
talked
a
to
break,
her,
you guys.
when we talked to her, we tried to say it to her too. She still couldn't get it.
I always.
But she
laugh
thinks
at that. I mean,
she thinks that's why you're not calling her back.
But come on,
Is
that
that the
can't
reason?
be a reason. She can't pronounce a
No,
name.
I mean, it was pretty strange, but it's not the reason.
Okay, can you tell us what the reason is then?
So, all right, so I take her to this restaurant, and it's a pretty nice restaurant. We get brought to our table, and the waitress pulls out the chair for her to sit down at the table, and she hops up on the chair, like feet on the chair, standing on the chair in the middle of the restaurant. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Did you say she stood on the chair?
Yeah, like literally, her feet stood 3 feet over everybody who was standing, stood on the chair, because she said that the view from up there
was breathtaking, and she needed to take a picture for Instagram. So she
View of
sat on a chair and took a picture of, like, the restaurant room with, like, some windows in the background showing the view that we could see. On her, from standing on her, like, it was embarrassing. It was one of the most embarrassing things. This is an expensive restaurant we went to.
Maybe she's never been to a nice restaurant before, and she was just like shocked to be there. And
I'd be embarrassed to be there with her standing on the chairs at a McDonald's.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. I was trying to help justify it for you somehow.
It's cute. She gets excited about beautiful things.
No, and I agree. Like, if Andrea had only done it once, that would have been one thing. But like, this odd Instagram behavior just kept happening and happening. For example, we're leaving the restaurant, and she stops in the middle of us leaving. It's like, I really need to take a picture with this view in the background. So she like literally basically throws me her phone and runs over to the window, and she gets into like this weird like yoga pose basically where she's got her leg behind her head and she's grabbing it with the other side arm, and I basically am sitting on someone's table while they're eating, trying to take a picture of her for Instagram doing a yoga pose in a restaurant in front of these windows. Like I said, it was weird. I don't want to go on a date with someone and be their professional Instagram photographer.
Come on. You don't want to add that to your list of job duties that you can do? Like special skills section on your resume. I'm a photographer.
Maybe if she was going to pay me for it, but the fact that I'm paying for dinner, I'm picking her up, we're going out on my dime, and I'm also her photographer for her pictures by herself. Give me a break. I don't need this in my life.
You know what else is kind of annoying?
What's that?
She's actually on the other line listening right now and wants to talk to you.
That's not funny at all.
Andrea, are you there?
I am.
Oh, my God. This was
Austin,
pretty shady, guys.
really, Austin, you have a problem with the fact that I like taking photographs? I like taking pictures of my Instagram. I have a lot of fans on there. And I'm kind of known for doing poses in different places.
I mean, that's fantastic news, but I mean, we were out on a date. I figured you could maybe focus on our date rather than your Instagram followers who you don't actually know. Like, if you're going to show some interest in someone, at least sit there and be a part of what's going on rather than thinking about, well, how can I best interact with these strangers on the internet? Like,
He has a really good point, Andrea.
People that follow me on Instagram, they like to know what I'm doing. And so, I share it and stuff, and they like it.
Andrea, at one point, you handed me your phone and took my phone so that I could take a picture of you looking at a phone in front of a brick wall.
Shut up. That is not true.
Did that
Did you
really happen?
do that?
It 100% happened. It made no sense. She was looking at my phone with me taking a picture of her phone so she could post herself looking at any phone in front of a brick wall on Instagram.
Andrea.
It was a great picture. It got like 400 likes.
I'll
That's
tell
pretty
you,
good.
It got one unlike from me. I did not like taking it.
Andrea, I don't think that's the point. Like, if he spent his entire time on his phone or maybe even doing his hobby while he was on a date with you, you would have found it incredibly rude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we talked about a lot of different things. I mean, we had a whole discussion about movies and how much we both love movies.
You're going to bring up the movies again? You're going to bring up the movies?
I thought we had a nice conversation about movies, but I guess not.
It was fine. Again, the whole thing was just fine.
Andrea, you don't see how it could be a little bit annoying that you're taking pictures every 5 seconds and making him basically your hired photographer for the evening.
Instagram is the wave of the future, and if you're not on Instagram, then you're not a part of the future. So that really sucks for you.
Oh, God. I think you work for Instagram. This is ridiculous.
Oh, gosh.
Well, you know what, Austin, I would love to ask you this question. Would you like to go out with Andrea on a second date? We will pay for it.
Andrea, again, you're super sweet, and there's another Instagrammer out there for you. But that dude is not me.
Whatever. I get hit up by so many guys on my Instagram. I don't even need to go out on a date with you.
Oh, sweetheart.
All right.
No, it doesn't sound like you do.
No, I guess not. Andrea, thank you. I'm sorry it wasn't a successful second date update.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Before we let you go, though, do you need to take a picture of yourself on the phone doing a second date update?
I never thought of that. I should totally do that.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
What do you do when you've exhausted all options in the dating world?
Oof.
When plenty of fish has thrown you back?
That's so sad.
And you've swiped so many times, you reach the end of Tinder, and then your phone explodes. That's what happens when you get to the end of Tinder. Well, you have to call in the big guns and hire a matchmaker. And that's apparently what the guy on the phone for a second date update did today. He found the girl that he went out with by using a matchmaker because nothing else on the planet worked for him. Ethan, was that a good recap of why you hired a matchmaker?
I guess so. It kind of makes me sound pathetic, to be totally honest.
Oh, that's not what I was going for. I was trying to make it sound like you were just using a creative method that a lot of people don't use. I wasn't trying to make it sound pathetic at all.
Well, now I'm just sad.
It makes the girl who decided to go out with you even more pathetic than you.
Oh, well, that's a positive.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
That's something. Only the really pathetic ones will go out with me.
Right.
That's great.
Your email said that you used a matchmaker. I'm just making fun of it because I don't normally see that. Usually it's like online or you meet somebody in person, but why hire a matchmaker?
You know, you mentioned Tinder and stuff like that, and I feel like even when people say they're kind of looking for relationships on those kind of sites, they're really not.
Right.
And I'm kind of over just going on dates. I want to find something serious. I got all that out of my system, you know,
Right.
and I want to settle down.
So I don't know a whole lot about matchmakers. Does that mean that the girl is also paying this woman to matchmake her?
Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah,
Okay.
They find someone who's also using their service who matches you to the best of their ability, and then they get you in touch with each other.
Okay.
How do they figure out who to match you up with?
You have to fill out a profile, and it's a lot like the dating sites online. It's just that this person is more professional and they're more serious, and they're good at sort of figuring out really successfully who your best match is.
Oh, you sound like a pitchman because obviously it wasn't too successful if she's not calling you back.
I mean, it worked for me. I thought it was great. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
But apparently the woman you went out with didn't think it was as great. What's her name?
Her name's Alyssa.
Alyssa.
What'd you guys do on your date?
We went out for lunch.
Oh, that's very low key.
Yeah.
That's the way this matchmaker runs it. They want to make sure the first date is really easy and low key.
Okay.
And what was it like?
When I first met her, she was so pretty, I was nervous.
Oh, cute.
But the matchmaker suggested this thing to kind of break the ice. It's a game called First Photo.
First photo. And what is that? Like you show a photo when you're a kid or something?
No, it's like you each just pull up the first photo on your phone and show it to the other person.
Okay, well, I'm glad that they
That's-
tell you that beforehand so
Yeah.
you can prepare.
That could be really bad.
Oh, yeah. I had to delete a couple before the date. I'm just kidding.
So what was your first photo then?
Mine was just my nephew because I'd just seen him. And he's a good kid. And hers was her and her mom.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
First off, I was like, oh, great. She loves family, too. Secondly, her mom was really hot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's always a
And-
good sign.
Nice.
You end up marrying the mom.
If that's what she's going to age into, we're going to be okay.
And did you tell her that? Did you tell her how hot her mom was over and over?
No.
So what were the awkward moments on the date?
Well, okay, here's the thing. So we're eating, everything's going really well. And then I noticed there's like a hair on her face. And I'm like, A, I don't want it to fall into her food. And B, this might be a good excuse to touch her. You know?
Weird. So,
That's a weird
to
way
like
to do it.
rub her cheek?
Yeah, like, hey, you got something on your cheek. I don't want it to fall on your food. Here. And I go to wipe it off.
Are you hoping you like go to grab the hair and then you touch her cheek and time stops and then you guys make out? Is that what you hope for?
I mean, I wasn't going to say that was going to happen, but if it did,
Yeah.
that would be fine.
Okay, so the romantic hair on her face. What happened?
Right. Well, it wasn't just on her face. It was in her face.
Okay.
It was a real hair. It was
Oh
a hair
my
coming
God.
out of her face.
Oh, man, you plucked the hair on her
That
face?
is-
Pulled it right out.
How big was his hair?
Oh my God.
It was big enough for me to see it across the table.
Okay, wait.
Yanked
Hold
a piece
on.
of hair out of her
Where
head.
was the hair? Was it like chin area or mustache
It
area?
was like on the side of her chin, kind of.
Oh God.
Oh, wow. Was she embarrassed?
I mean, I think we were both a little embarrassed.
Oh my God, I'm
What did she
Yeah.
say?
She didn't say anything. She just kind of stared at me, and I kind of wiped my hand on the napkin, and there was just like, so anyway,
And then you just plugged through, huh?
Oh man.
yeah. I
All
mean,
right.
I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah. So I mean, you were able to recover.
Yes, we went somewhere else for dessert. The rest of the day went really well, and I hugged her goodbye, and it was a really nice hug. It was one of those, kind of lingered for a few seconds.
Okay. Now, was it you lingering or her? Like,
I think it was both of us.
You didn't feel her like pushing you away, and you're still holding on.
Yeah, no, nothing like that.
All right. And how long has it been since you heard from her?
It's like 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days. And have you tried to get a hold of her?
I've called, I've texted, and I have not heard anything. I have not brought up the hair. And,
Good.
Probably a good idea.
I thought things were going great. She seemed to really have a good time, so I honestly don't know why she wouldn't respond to me.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
I really appreciate it, guys.
Yep, no problem. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Ethan is on the phone, and he's not getting a call back from a girl named Alyssa. And I'm actually really surprised about it because he took her out on a beautiful spa day. For their first date, they went out to lunch, and then he plucked her hair from her face. You know, a lot of people, Ethan, pay good money for that. You should have maybe even grabbed some cucumbers at the restaurant and threw them on her eyes and just act like, hey, spa day, out of the blue.
Well, if we can get a hold of her, maybe I'll tell her that.
All right.
I did it for free.
Yeah, if you missed the first part. Ethan thinks he's not getting a call back because while they were eating lunch, he reached over to remove what he thought was a stray hair from her chin.
Oh, God, huge
and
mistake.
the hair was attached, and he ended up plucking a hair from her face. And it was awkward for a while, but he does say the date ended with a nice hug, and it's been about 4 or 5 days since she hasn't been responding to him. So we're going to call and find out why in just a second.
In retrospect, Ethan, do you wish you would have apologized or made a statement about the hair? Like,
I don't know, maybe. Maybe that's what I did wrong. Maybe I'm not bringing it up and trying to be polite actually made it worse. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, maybe she's just embarrassed, or maybe she's just mad that you took her hair and never gave it back.
You owe me
Yeah.
a hair.
Big jerk. All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out why she's not getting back to you, okay?
Okay, great.
All right, man. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi. May I speak to Alyssa, please?
This is she.
Hey, what's up, Alyssa? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm good. I'm sorry, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show?
You're from a radio show? I don't understand why you're calling me.
Yes, I am from a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning, and I'm calling you today because we got an email from one of our listeners about you.
What?
Yeah, can you think of any reason somebody would email our show to get a hold of you?
Did they nominate me for like a makeover or something?
dude, that'd be sweet.
No.
I wish that was the case
Yeah.
for you.
We don't really do stuff like that, so
Yeah.
no makeover. I'm sorry.
I don't understand. Why would someone email you about me then?
Because you guys went out on a date, and now you're not calling him back.
What?
Yeah, equally
Yeah, his-
exciting, right?
His name is Ethan.
Oh my God.
Do you remember going out on a date with Ethan?
Yeah, that I do. I totally remember that.
Okay. Good. Well, Ethan emailed us because he said he really enjoyed going out with you, but ever since your date, he's been trying to call you, and now you're not responding to anything, so he was wondering why.
I don't want to see him.
Is it because he plucked a hair out of your chin?
We just went straight for it, did we?
He told you that?
Yeah, he did. He said that's the reason he thinks you're not calling him back is because he plucked one of your hairs on the date.
Oh my goodness, no. That's so embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed. We all get a stray hair from now and again.
I guess so, but why would he tell a radio station this and email you about it?
Well,
it was a big event for him.
He emailed us because he wants to get a hold of you, and we asked him why he thinks you wouldn't want to see him again, and that was the only thing he could come up with because he said you guys had a really good time other than that.
No.
No, you didn't have a good time other than that?
We did, but there's just one thing that freaked me out.
And it wasn't that he was collecting your hairs one by one?
Wait, hold up. Did he tell you he was collecting my hairs?
No, I was joking. It's just a joke because of the one hair that he pulled out.
Oh, my God. My heart skipped a beat.
Yeah. No, he didn't tell us that he was collecting all of your hairs. He just thinks that's the one reason you don't want to see him.
I mean, it was completely embarrassing, but that's not what it was at all.
No? So there's more to it than that.
I don't even know if I should talk about it. I don't want to put his business out there.
Well, he wants his business put out there. Yeah. Like, he actually asked us to do this so that his business could be out in the streets. So he said he's willing to hear whatever it is. So if it's on him, then do you mind just telling us?
Well, okay, so what did he tell you about the date?
Well, he told us that you guys met through a matchmaker, went to lunch, and you played a game where you show each other like the last photo you took on your phone to try to break the ice. Okay.
Yeah, the first photo.
All right.
Yeah, and we did that, and he showed me a picture of his nephew.
Okay.
And
Is that a problem? Was his nephew kind of ugly?
no, his nephew was cute.
Okay. Deal breaker for me. Yeah.
I never want to mix my jeans with that line.
Yeah.
No, but he kept going on for the next 30 minutes. He just kept talking about having babies and kids.
Like he wants kids, like now.
Yes, he's completely obsessed with having a baby. That's what I got from it.
Really?
Like, what did he talk about?
Well, he said it was a dream of his. Anytime he's out and he sees something that he likes with baby clothes, he buys it.
What?
He has a stash. Yes, he has a stash in his house of baby clothes.
Are you kidding? He's a single bachelor that has a baby clothes stash?
That's what he said. He even knows the room that he's going to convert to the baby room.
He's already like nesting like a pregnant woman, like getting everything ready at the house.
Yes, he is. I mean, he told me he can't wait to hear baby footsteps coming down the hallway. Like,
whoa.
So maybe that was like a little bit too much to share.
Too
but
much.
I don't know. Is it refreshing to you to find a guy who's interested, obviously, in family life, or is that something you don't want?
Yeah, it's refreshing to know that a guy wants to have a family someday. I do too, but it's creepy that he's collecting baby clothes. He doesn't have a baby.
I know.
Yeah.
It'd be weird for a single girl even to do that.
That's true.
Yeah,
like if you went over to his house after your date and you open up the closet and you just see a bunch of baby clothes. It's not sexy.
Oh, what was your response to him?
I mean, my response was just to sit there and to listen to him. I mean, he's still talking about how he can't wait to hear his baby say "dada."
Oh, it's kind
Now,
of
hang on, that's not fair.
What? Who's that?
Oh, that's Ethan. Ethan's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Hey, Alyssa.
And apparently he couldn't wait any longer and had to pipe in.
No, man,
Are you
there's nothing
serious?
wrong with wanting to have a baby.
You've been listening to this the whole time?
Yeah, because you wouldn't return my calls or my texts or anything.
So you call radio station to have them call me and listen.
Well, I really liked you, and apparently you thought I was weird.
I mean, it was really weird talking about a baby that you don't have for 30 minutes. What was I supposed to say to you?
I mean, is it that weird that you would think about the baby you might have someday? For 30 minutes isn't that long to talk about babies.
I don't know. On a first date, even if I were out with a woman and she was like talking about the baby that she wanted so badly, that would scare me. It wouldn't. I mean, obviously, it wouldn't scare you, Ethan, but it would scare a lot of dudes.
Yeah, but like the matchmaker already found somebody that I knew was like really serious and wanting a commitment too. So I just figured it wouldn't scare that person off.
Well, it scared me.
Ethan, I mean, I think everyone agrees that it's sweet that you're excited about fatherhood. But the collecting of the baby clothes, do you bring that up often on a first date?
I mean, first off, to call it a collection is kind of going a little overboard. It's not a collection. It's not like I have a room full of the stuff.
Okay, so how many items?
If we're talking about just anything having to do with babies, I've got like 15 things.
Whoa.
But like they're not all, like 7 of them are onesies. And the thing is, like, everybody thinks this is a big joke, ha ha ha, it's really funny, but I'm actually prepared for fatherhood.
No, I think it's great. I just think it's great when you find out maybe like 2 months into a relationship that you're that into it.
Ethan, you even told me on a date that you already picked out the names for your kids already.
How long have you been planning this, Ethan?
I don't know why you guys think this is weird. I've been dreaming about having kids since I was a kid.
You're so sweet.
What are the names of your kids that you don't have yet, if I can ask, or is that a secret?
Well, I mean, I want to have a boy and a girl, obviously.
Oh, yeah, and you get to choose, obviously.
He said for a boy would be Ken, and he would name this girl Sanctuary.
Sanctuary and Ken.
Yeah.
The Ken kind of throws me.
Yeah, it is. When you come up with Sanctuary, where it is.
You know, you guys can say whatever you want to say, but I'm probably the only guy in this room on this phone that's actually preparing for childhood. I'm not embarrassed about that. I'm not ashamed about that, and I don't think that people should reject me because of it.
I actually agree with what you're saying. I do, Ethan. I mean, he knows what he wants. He maybe gave you way too much information on the first date, and that's his bad for oversharing.
I didn't plan on having a girl named Sanctuary.
Yeah, that one you need to negotiate for sure.
Debatable. We could talk.
Well, Alyssa, would you like to go out with Ethan on another date? We will pay for it.
I don't know about all this. I mean, doesn't it seem weird to you all? This is crazy. It's creepy.
No, not at all. Like, every dude that I've known when we were kids, like, we would just sit around the playground and talk about the kids we were going to have one day.
And did they collect clothes?
Yeah, of course. It's a totally normal dude thing.
It's a little overwhelming, but I don't think that it's creepy.
I mean, Alyssa, I feel like you're not giving me a chance. I feel like we should go out again because I have proven to you that I'm an honest, straightforward guy and that I have a long-term plan.
And his clock is ticking, Alyssa. He doesn't have as much time.
I guess so. One more date wouldn't hurt.
So you'll do it. You'll go out with Ethan one more time.
I said yes. Please don't ask me again before I change my mind.
That's awesome.
Well, congratulations, Ethan.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. And thank you, Alyssa, for giving me another chance. And we can talk about Sanctuary. We'll discuss names later. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to talk about the kids again.
Good choice.
All right. Well, good luck, you guys. Keep us updated, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And Alyssa?
Yes.
If he says he's on the pill, don't believe him.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I gotta say, I'm really surprised at the responses on the text message board at 78592 about today's second date update. Here's a text. I love Ethan, and it's not weird at all that he's collecting baby stuff.
I don't think that's true.
And then there's another one that said, that guy's a freak. He probably wears a diaper. If you missed today's second date update, Ethan wanted to call Alyssa. She wasn't calling back after their date. We got her on the phone and found out why. It's because he revealed to her that he collects baby clothes and has like a whole room already set up for when he has a baby. He doesn't have a baby. He just wants to be a dad really, really bad. And he's already started planning everything, including baby names and so on. And she was like, that's a little strange. And she didn't want to call him back. But a lot of people texting in at 78592 say it's not weird at all.
Here's the thing. Being excited about parenthood, awesome. Revealing on the first date that you have all of these things already planned out, totally strange.
Yeah.
That'd be as a woman, you have some weird bridal, collection that you've been hoarding and you bring it with you on a first date.
We actually got a text from someone at 78592 said, I am a woman and I have baby clothes and all that kind of stuff, but I wouldn't bring it up on a first date. So I guess that's the weird part. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show.
92.5. Second date update.
We've got a woman named Leah on the phone for a second date update today. And Leah said in her email, she isn't sure if her interaction counts as a date or not.
Okay.
Which I personally understand.
Right.
Because, sometimes it's hard to tell, which is why I've learned to always ask when I go in for a colonoscopy first, is this a date?
No.
You know that's not a date.
Well, 95% of the time they say no.
What are you doing on your dates that could be confused with?
What's the other 5% that say yes?
I'm just saying it's always good to check, just to make sure. So, Leah, I feel for you. The confusion is real.
Leah?
I've scared her away.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, she's back.
Leah, did you go in for a pap smear and you weren't sure what was happening?
No, not today.
Okay.
Thank God.
Now, before we go any further with this, I just want to check first. Leah, is this a date?
No, we are not on a date. We're at work.
Well, I just want to make sure before we get any
This
confusion.
would probably be a fun date.
Yeah, I'm having a good time getting to know you.
Actually, this is the first date I've been on in a long time. So I can sign it now.
It's like, it counts.
Yay, I love you already.
So, anyway, Leah, tell us what the guy you want us to call today. What's his name?
So his name is Clay. I was at a spa getting a pedicure, and in walks this really gorgeous guy with his sister.
Oh,
and
hello,
he's just,
Clay.
I know, right? He was just kind of waiting in the chair for her to be done, and he was kind of looking at me, and I was like, oh, I wonder if he's going to talk to me. And then he ended up introducing himself to me and also introducing me to his sister.
I have all sorts of red flags already. I'm sorry. I have a couple of issues already with Clay.
What happened? You were wooing like 2 seconds ago. Now there's suddenly red flags.
Yeah, because one, he's not getting his own pedicure while he's there. Why?
Well, he did end up getting one. He did.
Oh, he did. Okay. Okay, then we're back to good.
Yeah, like he didn't want to, and then I was like, oh, come on, you have to do it. So he was like cute about it. And then he was very funny and charming. Like everyone in the spa was laughing, and he was just like fun to be around. And then it was even more fun when the spa offered us champagne and we started drinking, and it was definitely the most fun spa experience I ever had, for sure.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, do they normally do that?
Every once in a while they'll do champagne, but it's never with a hot dude that's present.
That's probably why they brought out the champagne. They were like, oh,
Hey, hot guy. Welcome.
bring out the expensive stuff.
Yeah, I mean, all three of us were laughing, drinking, having a good time, and
All three of who?
I was me, Clay, and his sister.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
Why was he there with his sister just to wait through a pedicure?
Well, he ended up getting one. Like, I think he was just going to decide if he was going to get one or not.
Oh,
But I mean, he didn't tell me why they were hanging out together, but I guess I didn't ask, so.
Yeah, it's sort of an unusual brother-sister activity to do together. I personally have never gotten a pedicure with my sister.
Yeah, I never have either, but maybe one day. And I started to get a little tipsy, and he was flirting with me, and I told him, he had cute feet for a guy.
Oh.
So then after, he asked me to go to a cafe to get coffee around the corner, and I was like hoping the sister would leave, but she never did. And it was just kind of like weird having her there, which is why I'm saying it was kind of a date, but not really.
I like how you invited yourself on the brother-sister outing, but it's you that's annoyed with the sister.
No, they invited me for coffee. They invited me.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, you went on their hangout time, and you were annoyed that she was there.
Yeah, I was.
So how did coffee go?
Coffee was good, but, I kind of wanted to just get to know him one-on-one. And then, we exchanged numbers, and him and I have been texting for like almost a month, but
holy cow,
he has yet to ask me out.
Wait, you've been texting for almost a month and you haven't gone out again?
Yep.
What kind of texting are you guys doing? Is it just very casual texting, or is it still flirty texting?
I mean, definitely a little flirty, but he just hasn't taken any initiative to see me or whatever. So I'm very confused. I don't know if his sister said something to him, but it's just a weird situation. So
well, let me ask this. Are you sure that girl that he was with was actually his sister?
I assume so. I mean, that's what I was told.
I mean, are you sure that's not some sort of weird girlfriend or friend situation that he's in?
Anything in this life is possible, so I really don't know. That's why.
Did they look similar? Did they look like they'd be brother-sister?
No.
They had a similar look. I mean,
okay. Did you ask to check their driver's licenses?
Oh my God, Jeffrey. I think you guys are missing the bigger issue. What probably happened is the sister doesn't like you. You're getting shut down, man.
That's possible too, yeah.
Is it an older sister? Because older sisters, scary.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually.
See, this is why you got to check the driver's licenses to know the age, the names.
I mean, it did cross my mind that maybe she was tagging along to see if I was worth it for him. But I don't know.
Did you have any awkward interactions with her?
No, she was fun.
Okay.
I mean, I felt like she was protective of her brother, but she was fun.
Yeah, the three-way kiss was totally natural. Nothing awkward about it.
So
all right.
Why do you think he's not committing to a date?
I really don't know.
Well,
Clueless.
Maybe we should give him a call and try and figure out the reason why then.
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay.
That's the entire point of me calling.
That's what
Thank
we're
you,
doing
Jeffrey.
here, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to play a song. We'll come back, and then we'll call Clay for you and get to the bottom of this brother-sister mystery. Well, I think there's only one appropriate way to recap what we just heard in the first part of today's second date update.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This little Tootsie went to the nail salon. This little Tootsie had champagne.
Uh-huh.
This little Tootsie met a hot guy.
Oh, hello, little Tootsie.
This little Tootsie batted her eyes flirtatiously at him. And then this little Tootsie went wee, wee, wee all the way to the radio station to ask for a second date update.
I remember that childhood part.
That's exactly how it goes.
Yeah.
If you're just tuning in, one of our listeners, Leah, met a guy named Clay while they were both getting pedicures. Afterwards, they grabbed coffee together. But it was a little weird because Clay's sister was also there for the whole experience. So it's not really clear if it was a date or just a hangout or what it was. But now Clay still hasn't asked Leah out, even though they've been texting back and forth for about a month now. So she's enlisting our help. Leah?
Yes?
How you feeling?
Confused, but I feel like things happen in life the way that they're meant to. So I feel like for some reason I was meant to be sitting there that day and that I was meant to meet him.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, I guess. Yeah.
What? Brooke, what's going
I
on?
don't know.
Why are you
I
taking
just hate
that attitude?
things happen for a reason. You need to make things happen, Leah. Things don't just happen, okay? You need to text him and ask him out.
That is the man's job. Do not put that on me. I feel like the men need to do the pursuing.
All right. That's what people who say things that happen for a reason say. You know? Typical. I'm kidding, Leah, but seriously, like, I'm not kidding about asking.
And this is why Brooke is currently in a very, very happy marriage.
Thank you.
Full of love.
Thank you. I am.
And no screaming or condescending ever.
No, not Brooke's.
I never waited around for a month for a guy to ask me out. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's
now.
right.
Michael, marry me now.
You better ask me out now. I refuse to wait for you any longer.
Brooke is very progressive.
I mean, hey guys, are we still doing my second date update?
I don't think so. I think let's just talk about Brooke's marriage for another 10 minutes.
Yes, we're going to do your second date update. We're going to help you out, and I think you're going to feel empowered by the end of this, all right?
Yes.
That's my goal,
There's
personally.
a whole nother foot of Tootsies that we haven't even told the story for yet, so let's finish writing that tale. Yeah. All right?
The other foot.
Okay.
Okay. All
It
right.
almost made sense.
No,
I got
Leah's on board.
I get it.
All right, I'm going to dial Clay's phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Clay, please?
This is he.
Hi, Clay. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. You have a moment to talk with us?
Okay.
Great.
All right.
We're doing a segment on our show called a second date update. Have you ever heard of something like that before?
I think so.
Cool.
Okay. Well, just to refresh your memory, it's where if you go out on a date with someone and afterwards, if the other person isn't calling you back, you can reach out to us and we'll call that person for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Okay.
So we got an email from a woman who's interested in reaching out to you, and her name is Leah.
Oh, my God.
Was that a good, oh my God? Like you're excited? It sounded like you're kind of excited.
Well, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
That's good.
So Leah says that since you guys first met, you've been texting back and forth for a month, and she's wondering why no date has happened between you guys yet. Because she told us a little bit about your guys' interaction at the nail salon, that you guys met there. Yeah. You guys had some champagne and were laughing together. It sounded like it was a good time.
I mean, she even said that she reached out and grabbed your hand and that everybody was like, you know, it was flirty. It was cute.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what happened. Yeah, we were there. We had a good time.
Well, I know that's what happened. I just told you. I'm saying, how did you feel about it? How'd you feel about her?
Oh, she's cool.
What?
Yeah, she's great.
That is a terrible response. I'm going to tell you. Like, she's cool. Like, she's cool. You want to date her? Or like, yeah, whatever.
No, I'm saying she's great. Leah's great.
Then why haven't you asked her out? I mean, I will say, to be fair, Clay, I asked her the same thing. Like, why have you two been talking for a month and neither one of you have asked the other person out on a date?
I'm not sure exactly. I mean, it's a little complicated.
Oh, are you in a relationship?
I mean, kind of.
Dude, that was not his sister then.
Yeah.
Kind of is the worst response.
So Leah told us that the woman that you were with that day, you said that was your sister. Was that a lie?
No, that's my sister, yeah.
Well, that makes that relationship really weird if you're dating her then.
No, Jim,
Maybe we shouldn't be calling you.
That's not who he's dating.
Clay, who are you hanging out with?
Well, we ended up getting coffee, like me and Leah, which was great.
She told us about that.
Yeah, that was cool. And then what happened was that afterwards, my sister and me went back to the nail salon. She wanted to, like, make an appointment or something, and I ended up talking to the receptionist, and then ended up, like, going out with the receptionist.
What?
The receptionist at the nail salon?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Every woman in that salon was trying to get in your pants that day. Are you kidding me?
Well, I don't know about that. I just know I hooked up with the receptionist.
Oh, my God.
You hooked up
No
with her?
wonder you guys got free champagne that day.
Dang.
Wait, you, like, hooked up with her that day?
Well, like, we went out that night, when she invited me to a party or something, and then, I don't know, we've gone out a few times since, but, like, the complicated part is that it's, like, I mean, I'm not really that into it, but I'm getting, like, a 40% discount at the nail salon now.
Bro, No, what do you need a discount for?
Wait.
A nail salon.
The thing is, like, after I went to the salon for the first time, I just guess I realized that I'm super into it.
Whoa!
So wait,
you're super into pedicures?
You're sleeping with the receptionist to get a 40% discount on your pedicures.
Well, I mean, you can put it like that. It's a good, bonus.
So wait, are you even attracted to Leah then? Why are you texting her?
Oh, no, Leah's great. I just felt weird because I'm, have this thing going with the receptionist now, and, I mean, yeah.
So she's just like your back burner plan.
No, I mean, I would love to, do something, honestly.
Well, why haven't you if you want to do something?
Well, because, I'm kind of, tied up with the situation, so...
Come on, Clay. I will say, this comes off really shady.
I'm just telling you guys the truth. What do you want from me?
Well, why don't you tell her? Why don't you tell Leah? You've been talking to her for a month.
She has been listening on the other line and heard everything that you said, Clay.
What?
Yeah. Leah, you there?
I'm here.
Oh, hey.
I don't know what to say. I told you.
You said enough. Don't worry. You said
Complicated, but I would like to go out again.
What? What a coincidence.
I would rather go out with my brother.
Oh,
what? Okay, wait. No. I mean, Leah, what are you mad about? Because he's not...
I'm not even mad. I just think he's weird. And it's just it's just too much.
Well, he's wanted by many, many women.
Maybe you have a weird foot fetish. It's just...
Whoa.
Was that his first time?
That's a big jump there, Leah. Maybe he has just a real big like for discounts. I mean, I understand that.
He's got a money fetish.
Yeah, or you're cheap. I mean, I don't know. It's too much.
I don't appreciate you saying all this about me because I'm happy that I found something that I'm into. You don't know me that well, and this is it's pretty cool.
I agree. Yep, definitely agree with that.
What do you agree with?
That I definitely don't know him very well, and I think I know enough now, so I'm good.
Oh man!
But
why are you giving up on him? He said that he would like to go out with you.
Yeah, I would like to go out again. Oh, I'm just looking at my calendar right now. I have a lunch next Tuesday, for a short lunch that we can do if you want to.
That's all you can give her, Clay?
I would wish that it could be more. I have a lot going on with work, and then I have a bunch of these pedicures scheduled, and then I've got some dates with this girl lined up. It's just I told you guys what's going on. It's just a lot. It's
Do you
crazy.
go every day?
Oh my God, your feet are going to be raw.
Well, they're actually very well taken care of right now, to be honest, and it's been a long time.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
But Leah, how about that? What if he stops seeing the receptionist and he gives up his 40% discount just to go out on a date
Let's
with
not
you?
get crazy here. I didn't say I would do that.
What?
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, this is an entirely lost cause.
That's a lot of money saved.
I'm sorry,
the
Leah.
guy gets a 40% discount at a nail salon. That's not something to bat your eye at.
No.
I don't understand why we can't hang out a little bit. The situation now, I'm getting a discount. I'm hanging out with that chick a little bit. We can still go out.
Yeah, and he doesn't like her. He only wants the discount from her. There's no emotional connection.
That is so messed up.
He's emotionally connected to you.
Oh my God.
But his feet are connected to the other woman.
I don't know what to say.
Well, Clay, I'd like to ask if you'd go on another date with Leah. We'll pay for it.
Come on, Clay. You're into free stuff, Clay. It's going to be hard for you to pass up.
I definitely would. would.
All right.
Tuesday at 11. Does that work for everybody?
Tuesday at 11, Leah. Come on.
Yeah, that's a hard no for me. This is not for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man.
Well, in that case, I'd like to offer myself a date with Clay to go get pedicures together. Would you like to do that, Clay?
Jeff, would you like to do that?
That's a good point. I should ask myself.
Yes.
Jeff, are you interested? Yes, I am interested. Now, Clay, are you up for it?
Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly, Clay.
Just say no and run this time, Clay.
You know what, Clay?
Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Whenever you see a guy out at a bar alone hitting on girls, it can go one of two ways. Either he's incredibly creepy and he's the guy at the bar that nobody wants to talk to, or he's very confident and it seems to work for him.
I usually think the first is normally true.
Definitely
but...
usually the first one.
Okay.
Well, Matt, who's on the phone for a second date update today, was the alone guy in a bar.
Oh.
So that leads me to ask the question, Matt, which one are you? Are you incredibly creepy or are you confident? How'd that work?
I don't think it has to be on either side. I think, okay, if I had to pick one, I'd say confident.
Yeah, I bet
Of course you would.
Yeah.
Creepy people always are unaware.
But let me explain, though.
Yeah.
So why were you at a bar alone hitting on chicks?
I just moved to my new apartment. I just got a new job. I got a new place. So I don't have any friends here yet. That doesn't make me creepy. So I thought, let me go out to the bar, check out the scene.
Okay.
So when I go out, I have to make friends there and see how the scene is going. And if I like how a girl is looking, I'm confident in my ability to go talk to her.
All right.
Are you a line dropper, Matt?
I don't think I'm a line dropper. I think I just keep it real.
Okay.
Just a normal conversation, you know.
So you went to the bar alone out of necessity, not because you didn't have anybody who would hang out with you.
When you put it like that, it sounds different. Yeah.
I read your email, and your email just said, I was at the bar by myself, and then I met this girl. So what's her name?
Her name was Kelly.
Kelly, all right. And how did you meet Kelly?
Well, I saw her at the bar, and first thing, I'm attracted to her. I was really attracted to her. You know, she had a nice. I'm not gonna lie. It got my attention, so I went up to her. I introduced myself, and she was really liking me. We had a good deep convo. She seemed like a really down to earth girl, and eventually, you know, things happened, and she came back to my apartment.
Wow, she came back with you that night.
Whoa. Yeah, she came back with me that night, and you know, some stuff happened. How about that? I'll just leave it at that.
Nice.
Some stuff happened, and I've been trying to get in contact with her. So, you know, when she was leaving, I waited for her with the taxi and everything. Everything was going fine. I even gave her a good night kiss. I thought everything was perfect.
Wait, she didn't spend the night? She just came over for a little while, some things happened, and then she left that night?
Yeah, she left that night. I don't know whether it was my new apartment that scared her.
Oh yeah, those are scary.
Your new apartment that scared her? What do you have in your apartment?
Because just boxes everywhere. I haven't really, you know, settled in yet and made it my home.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
She thinks you're a squatter.
Yeah. Or you're like, I haven't put away all my dungeon toys yet, you know, very scary stuff.
No, it was just I have boxes everywhere, empty beer bottles on the floor because I don't have my garbage yet. So only thing that was up was my TV and the couch, and she noticed, you know, everything else was messy, and I didn't really clean much.
All right, so it looks kind of like you're living in a crack den, sort of.
No, not at all.
Does it smell okay?
It smells good. It smells fine, unless I adjusted to it.
So what did she say when she left?
Well, we were sitting on the couch and kissing, and all of a sudden she backed off and said she has to go to work early. And I didn't know where that came from because we were having such a good time, and I would have loved if she stayed.
Was it late?
It was late. It was about 2 a.m.
Okay.
Now.
That's not too bad. I mean, if you haven't started doing the other stuff yet, you might be like, well, I don't want to be up until like 4 or 5 in the morning when I have to work the next day.
That's true. I wish it got there.
I mean, is there a chance that maybe she sobered up and realized, I don't know, you weren't as good looking as she thought in the bar, or it happens.
Well, I don't like to think of myself as an ugly guy. I think of myself as handsome, so I hope that's not it.
Yeah, and have you tried to get a hold of her since that night?
Yeah, I texted her the next day, actually, just a regular, hey, what's up? And she has not responded to me.
At all?
At all.
And what was the last thing that she said to you?
The last thing she said to me was goodbye.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering if she sounded like she wanted to see you again, or did it feel like, hey, this is kind of like fun that we met and then messed around, but I don't want to have anything to do with you?
She gave me the vibe that she would actually talk to me again. That's what hurts.
So what do you think it is then?
I think it was my apartment. I think I should have cleaned up more. Okay. Maybe that would have helped.
Yeah, but if you just moved apartments, I mean, you'd think she would understand if there's boxes and stuff everywhere.
That's what I thought. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I really want to know.
And why do you want to get a hold of her so bad? I mean, you see a relationship with this girl, or you just want to finish what you guys started?
I just moved, so I'm just looking for people to hang out with, and I would love to hang out with her. She's my first friend I met at my new
My first friend.
Sweet, man.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, if you're just tuning in for today's second date update, let me set the scene for you. Matt is on the phone right now, and Matt went out to a bar all by himself. Ended up finding an innocent girl named Kelly and somehow convinced her to go back to his place. A place that is littered with boxes, beer bottles. A very, very scary place. And while they were making out, doing stuff on the couch, at some point, she must have looked at a clock and realized it was getting late and said she had to leave. Okay, maybe it wasn't as creepy as I made it sound. But Matt is on the phone, and Matt went out to the bars because he just moved into his apartment, wanted to check out the scene around his house, and ended up meeting a girl there. He thinks the reason she's not calling him back is because his place is a mess because he just moved in. Matt, are you ready to call her and see if that is the reason that she's not getting back to you?
Yes, I am.
All right.
And have you cleaned up your place and actually unpacked your boxes so if she does actually want to hang out again, she's not going to run into that mess?
Well, it wasn't as creepy as you just made it sound. It's a little bit better now.
Okay, so you got it all cleaned up.
Yeah.
All right.
For the most part, yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, get her on the phone, and see if we can find out why she isn't getting back to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Speak to Kelly, please.
Speaking.
Hey, Kelly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Well, somebody recently sent us an email about you, and I wanted to see if you had a few minutes to talk to us.
Someone sent you an email about me?
Yes.
Okay.
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then stop talking to them, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why.
So someone I dated emailed you. Who was it?
His name is Matt. And I wouldn't say that you guys necessarily dated, but you did meet one evening and go back to his place and mess around a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I met him.
Yeah. Yep, we know that. We know. So we talked to Matt a little bit after we got his email, and he told us sort of how you guys met, but he's confused why you're not calling him back. He asked us to get you on the phone and find out. That way he knows if he did something wrong.
So he asked you, whatever. He reached out to find out.
Yes. And as we tell everybody who does these things, they're fully prepared to hear anything that you have to say.
Really?
I'll tell you what he thinks it is, okay? And then you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. He thinks it's because his place wasn't ready, and he had boxes everywhere, and he said that he didn't have his trash set up, so there was beer cans, and so he feels like you might have thought his place was gross.
I mean, well, he did look kind of extra homeless in there.
So is that it?
I mean, no. I mean, I understand he was moving, but I mean, it was dirty. I get it.
Okay.
No.
It sounds like everything was fine, and you guys had chemistry and liked each other.
I mean, we did up until a certain point.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? It sounds like you think something is funny.
I have to know.
Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear this.
So we're there at his place, kind of having a little, make-out situation happening. And he just stops, abruptly just stops. And I'm looking because I'm trying to figure out, what happened? Did something fall? Or, what's wrong? And he says, hold on, I want to make it all nice for you. Huh? And I'm totally confused because I'm like, what, is he going to go make up a bed somewhere? Mm-hmm. No, this guy says, I want to make it all nice for you, and starts pointing down.
What?
What is... he wants to put a bow on it?
I was just like, it was just so weird. And so he just hops up and, jogs into the bathroom. And I'm sitting there waiting, so I hear clippers and stuff.
Oh, he's manscaping. All right.
Oh, my gosh. gosh.
So he stopped your makeout session to get up and go trim his area.
Edges.
Yeah.
I guess so. He didn't come out with a new haircut, so I guess so.
What did you say to him when he came out of the bathroom?
I just said, "Oh, look at that! It's late. I gotta go to bed."
I don't blame you.
That's
do not
interesting.
blame you.
I've never been in the situation where I'm making out with someone and been like, I mean, I've been where I'm like, oh man, I'm not the best down there right now, but I've never thought this is the appropriate time for me to stop and then go manscape right now. Yeah, or you keep it quiet.
Here's the thing, though. Not when she's like in the waiting room, like she's there.
That's true. Did he actually say the words, "Let me make it nice for you" before he did it?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I wonder if he's tried that before and it's worked. Oh, God. I'd love to ask him that. Kelly, aren't you curious?
No, not really.
That's too bad because he's actually on the other line listening right now.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. Like, that's really why?
I'm sorry. I mean, but that was really weird. I mean, who says that?
It's not that weird. What's wrong with me making sure I'm good for you? I'm looking out for you. I did it for you.
Well, not when I'm standing there ready to go.
I just figured you would appreciate that. I mean, do you like it messy?
In the future, when you're making out with a girl, don't stop her to go get your manscape off.
I normally take care of it, but I've been so busy with moving.
I hate that when I'm busy with other things and then don't have time to manscape. Why not just tough it out at that point and go, all right, this girl, we're going to do stuff. It's not the best right now, but just go ahead and power through.
Jubal, if that's how you think, you obviously don't get many girls.
Or no, maybe you're right. I just am all, hey, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
No, I was moving. I didn't even expect to meet a girl, and Kelly shows up just ready to go.
But, I mean, Matt, think about it. If the tables were turned and Kelly said, just wait a minute, and you heard a razor go in and 5 minutes, like...
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, and you know what, Matt? I actually really would, too. Honestly, I really would. Yeah, if a girl was like, hang on, I'm going to go take care of some things and I'll be back. As a guy, I would think that would be great.
Yes.
See, that's what I mean. I was just trying to be respectful. Kelly, maybe the timing wasn't the best, but you got to admit, it was a nice gesture. And if you think about it, it's kind of thoughtful.
It really actually is.
It's like flowers, really.
He comes back out, shows her, she's like, oh,
yeah, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
And it's in the shape of a heart.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. I'm not that talented.
I mean, you guys wanted me to be honest.
Yeah,
so
no.
I just figured I would tell you what happened.
Thank you very much for being honest. It's an amazing story. I would like to ask if you will go on a second date with Matt, though. I will pay for it.
He'll be ready.
Yeah, trust me. Matt, before you go on a date with Kelly, would you be manscaped before, right, if you knew it was a date?
Everything is done. I manscaped and my apartment is clean.
Oh, my God.
There you go, Kelly. You heard that. He's all ready to go. His apartment is clean. Everything is clean.
Oh, gross.
Oh, my God. I can't even believe I'm about to say this, but okay.
You'll do it? You'll go out with him again.
I will give him one more chance.
Honestly, I'm excited. I think we have a connection.
Hey, we've already had too much information here, Matt. I don't need to know all that, okay?
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I've been on a lot of first dates where during the entire date I have to remind myself what her name is.
Oh, my God, you're such a bad person.
But the guy on the
So
phone
bad.
for today's second date update went above and beyond what he needed to do to make sure that he knew his date, maybe even a little too well.
Uh-oh.
We'll find out why in just a second, but first let's talk to him. His name is Ian. Ian, how are you?
I'm doing quite well, thank you. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Thank you for doing the second date update today. So I read your email, and the amount of effort that you put in to this first date is very impressive to me.
Well, thank you.
All right, before we get to what happened, let's talk about your date first. What's her name?
Her name is Allie.
Allie. And where did you meet Allie?
We met at a local bar, just at a local bar.
Okay.
Okay, how? How'd you meet her at a local bar?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I probably should have said that as well. I was putting songs into the jukebox at the bar, and I had a few credits left over, but there were no more songs that I wanted to hear. So I asked the nearby pretty girl if she had any song requests that I could play for her. And then we just kind of struck up a conversation from there.
You actually played her song?
Pretty cute.
Oh, of course, yes.
Oh, I would have rather you been like, that's a terrible suggestion. Whatever. But hey, what's your name?
I love that that's your first initial thought, and mine is, oh, if they get married, that will be their first dance song.
Oh, that is cute.
Well, no, probably not. She had me play Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Oh.
That would be an amazing first dance song.
It'd be memorable.
So we exchanged numbers, names, obviously, as well. And she said it would be okay if I asked her out sometime.
So what'd you guys actually do when you went out on a date?
Well, I had put together a picnic spread with just a few snacks, and I had made a little surprise for her.
And I'm glad that we've gotten to this part because that's the thing that I read in your email that was very interesting to me, if this is the surprise you're talking about.
I feel like he knows what women want. Picnics with wine and food, and then even a thoughtful gift or whatever you're talking
wait
about.
until you hear the surprise, and then we can see if you think this is romantic, because honestly, I don't know. It could be romantic or it could be a little strange. But tell us what you did.
I actually think it's very romantic. It's certainly unique. I think it'll stick in her mind. So that's good.
That is
Okay.
good.
It's a very clinical description of your surprise.
Well, I mean, I know what I'm bringing to the table, as it were.
All right. I like that, Ian. So what was the surprise?
So I went on the computer. I did a lot of research, and I put together and printed out a rather extensive family tree.
A family tree.
Wait, what? Whose family tree?
For her, for Alice and for Allie.
Wait, of her family?
Yes, it's remarkably easy to find, actually. If you can find their Facebook page, if they have marked any of their relatives, their mom or a sister or anything, it's pretty easy to figure out the whole timeline. I went back for Alice, and I went back, I believe it was 6 or 7 generations.
Wow.
Very interesting stuff.
Did she seem interested in it?
She seemed very interested in it, yeah. It seemed like she thought it was very cool.
Are you sure? I mean, a girl you met at a bar shows up to a park with basically a complete stranger, and he has the whole history of her entire bloodline.
When you put it like that.
That's weird, man.
Well, I mean, she did seem a little bit taken aback at first, but
yeah.
Well, once I started pointing out some of the more interesting features of her timeline, she seemed to get more into it. She had a pretty famous great, I think 4 generations back. So great.
Did you just? It sounds like you just pulled up the family tree in front of you. Did you just?
Yeah, I've got it pulled up right now. It's just sitting on my computer.
Oh, okay.
That is.
So who is the great grandfather? You didn't get to that point.
Oh, he was a prospector at a gold mine, one of the first out in California.
Hey!
Wow.
Dude,
That's pretty cool.
No, none of this is cool. None of it is cool, guys. There's one cool thing about what this guy did.
It's interesting.
No, it's like stalking on a whole nother level.
No.
I'm not a stalker. It's not as if I'm out in a tree in front of her apartment. I mean, one of the things we talked about when we were at the bar was that I'm very into genealogy. I have a subscription to Ancestry.com. This is the hobby of mine, and she thought it was cool, and so I thought I would make her a gift. I don't know where the stalker is coming in.
So it's
Brooke.
It's not like you did the family tree thing completely out of the blue. She knew that this was a passion of yours.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, no. If you say your hobby is photography and you show up with pictures of her, that's strange, okay? If you had talked to her and said, hey, would you want me to research your family? And she said, yes, that's a whole different story.
Well, then that kind of takes away the surprise aspect of it.
Yes, it does. It would. I think it would be at least interesting. So, did you spend the whole time going over her family tree, or did you do other things?
The tree was the largest part of the conversation. It was sitting right there, and frankly, I spent a lot of time on it and learned a lot of things about her history that I wanted to share with her.
Dude, you took so many chances on that. Like, she could have a family that she hates or uncle that's in prison for all you know.
I'm actually 99.9% certain she does not have an uncle in prison. I would know. I went through her history.
That's true. You did the research, and you know all about her.
How did the date end? What was the last thing you guys said to each other?
So I drove her home, and as we pulled up to her place, she said that was the most unique first date she'd ever been on. Thank you. I said I would call her, and she said she was looking forward to it. And then she said she was going to put the family tree up on her wall, maybe in a nice frame.
Wow.
Oh, all right. So
Maybe.
it sounds like she did like it then if she wants to put it on her wall.
Well, I don't know why she would say she did like it so many times if she didn't.
That's true.
Maybe I'm just totally different than she is.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
Right, hold on, don't go anywhere.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Welcome back to the second date update. If you're wondering why I'm starting it with Sister Sledge, We Are Family, that's because of what Ian did for his first date with a girl named Allie. It's probably one of the most creative things I've ever heard anybody do for a first date. Definitely the most work I've heard a lot of people put into a first date. He actually made her a family tree. He got her name from Facebook, found some of her family members, went online. I guess he's a big enthusiast of this kind of thing. He does it for all his friends and family and stuff like that for Christmas and gifts. And he decided he was going to make her a gift, a family tree for their first date. He thinks that she was impressed by it and really liked it. But now she's not calling him back. So we're going to see if we can get her on the phone and find out why. Ian?
Yes.
Is that one of your favorite songs, by the way?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Ian, I just want to apologize, okay? I think I went in a little bit hard on you on your surprise.
That's okay. You called me a stalker, but I can forgive
well,
that.
I mean, that would have been my reaction had I received that information about myself from someone I didn't know. But maybe she liked it, but also be prepared that she didn't, okay?
Well, I mean, again, I am hoping she did like it, but she is not calling me back, so you might be onto something there.
Well, we'll figure out why right now, okay? I'm going to dial her phone number.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, I was looking for Allie.
This is.
Hey, Allie, how are you? My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
I assume some sort of business.
Well, it's not, I guess it is kind of a business. I don't know. It's actually a radio show.
Okay. Well, so what is this about?
This is about a guy that you know. He's a friend of the show, and he actually emailed us hoping that we could get you on the phone because you're not calling him back after your first date.
Are you serious?
Yeah. His name is Ian. So Ian emailed us saying that he thought he had a wonderful first date with you. But ever since then, he's tried to get a hold of you, and you're not responding to his text messages or phone calls. So he thought maybe we could get you on the phone and find out if something went wrong on your date.
That's really weird.
I know. It's a segment we do on our show all the time. So he emailed us, and now I'm asking you the question. Did you like your date with Ian?
It was interesting.
I feel like that's a good adjective to use.
What did you want me to tell you? I mean,
Well, how about this? I'll tell you what he told us.
Okay.
Okay. He said that he met you at a bar and then went out for a picnic. And at your picnic, he presented you with a huge family history thing that he had made from some website or something.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Okay.
Did that freak you out? That would have freaked me out.
Well, it took me by surprise for sure.
Yeah.
I had never met anybody who has gone to such great lengths to impress me, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, he said that you guys had talked about it and you knew that he was into this kind of thing.
Oh, I did. I just wasn't expecting, I guess, on the first date for him to whip out my full entire family tree.
Yeah.
So not even just my grandparents, like my great grandparents, and then beyond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like to bring up genealogy as a hobby and then to troll your Facebook page to find out who your great grandfather is a big leap.
It's a lot of work.
Was it at least impressive to you? I mean, he did a lot of research. Obviously, he liked you.
Yes, that part is very impressive because I'm sure that took a lot of time. But then that's also creepy because now he has a lot of my family's information.
Yeah, it's a weird line because, he told us about it, and I went back and forth. I was like, is it creepy or is it a nice thing from a guy who's just really into finding out people's family histories?
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, but I went back and forth. Is this impressive or is this weird? But then it just got, straight up weird.
It got stranger after your surprise?
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. So after our picnic where he presented me with the family tree, we start walking down this hill, and then he's like, ta-da, surprise. I'm like, what is this surprise? And he's like, this is the oldest cemetery in the state. I'm like, cool, awesome. Then he said, look over there. Over there is where your great-grandparents are buried.
What?
Okay.
He took you to the burial site of your family?
Oh, that's not even, there's one more layer of weird to this. Then he whips out cheesecake, let's finish our picnic at my great-grandparents' grave.
Oh, okay.
He knows nothing about your feelings on death or if you knew these people, or right?
No, and he basically was like, let's spend time with your great-grandparents.
So did you stand there and eat cheesecake in front of your great-grandparents' grave?
I woofed that cheesecake down and got the hell out of there.
That is the best visual I've ever heard of in my whole life.
Did you guys talk during it, or?
Oh, no, I was eating so fast.
What was his reasoning for wanting you to be at
Because he wanted me to know about my history and spend time with them.
Did you learn anything new from eating cheesecake at your great-grandparents' grave?
He told me a couple facts about them, but in my mind, I'm like, just finish the cake. Just eat this cheesecake and let's go.
I'm sorry. I just have a quick thing to say here.
Oh, all right. I was hoping you would wait.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Allie, that's Ian. He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What are you talking about?
I mean that he was on the phone the whole time listening, and he wanted to talk to you. He was supposed to wait until I brought him into the conversation, but he just couldn't help himself, I guess.
I'm sorry that I jumped in. I couldn't help myself. I feel like Allie's missing something that's kind of just inherently cool about the fact that she has distant relatives, not even distant relatives, direct line relatives that live right in town. I myself, I had to go to Scotland to have this same experience of being able to see the gravestones of my great-great-grandparents. That's history.
Ian,
that's your own personal history.
Ian,
Yes?
Ian,
Yes?
Ian, can I just cut you off for a second? I do think that's really cool. I mean, that is awesome, and that would be a really sweet romantic thing, but you just met me. Can't we talk about that and get to that point? I don't know, 3 years from now?
Yeah.
3 years from now, that's a long time. It could be a whole other generation. They have to redo the family tree.
Okay, well, at this point, I think that you can stop working on my family tree.
Yeah, Allie, did you have fun with him outside of the kind of strange research he did into your history?
I could have maybe dealt with the family tree thing because that was pretty impressive. But then taking somebody to a cemetery on a first date, come on.
Yeah, Ian.
It's a lot.
Come back from that.
I know that you don't really understand how she's not fully impressed by the family tree thing, but taking somebody to a gravesite on a first date.
I feel like everyone's blowing this very out of proportion. The grandparents, finding the grandparents was actually pretty easy, but the main setup, the main research was going into the family tree. That's what took the time. I think that's what we should focus on. That's the part you kind of like.
Well, we need to focus on taking somebody to a gravesite on a first date, no matter who it is.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, what if I put it this way, Ian? What if I say, hey, maybe you spent too much time investing on where Allie came from instead of who she is right now?
Thank you.
Allie doesn't even know who she is if she doesn't know her past. Then I come into her life and I can help her figure it out.
Savior.
Are you kidding? I think you need to wait and find out some more about me first, but at this point, it's not going to happen.
What a wonderful lead into my question, Allie. Would you like Ian to learn more about you and go out on a second date with him? We will pay for it.
Hell
no, hell no. First, he freaks me out. Then he insults me. No.
Sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. That was certainly not my intention. I feel like if we could go out again and just start from fresh, that would be good. And I will tell you there is an extra incentive if you have another date with me. I found out some pretty interesting things about a great aunt of yours.
I don't care. At this point, I don't care, and I don't want to go to her grave either.
Okay, I can just email you the information and the
Great,
links. She has a Wikipedia page. She was
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty famous.
Well, Allie, thank you for talking to us about your date.
Thank you.
Yeah. Ian, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date, but maybe this is a lesson learned.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. And what's that lesson?
Don't ask people out on a first date. They're going to be ungrateful about research you do.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I don't think I'd like to go out with this guy, but I'm wondering if I could hire him to do some research on my family. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude named Allie wanted to call a girl, or Ian wanted to call a girl named Allie that he went out with. She wasn't calling him back, and he couldn't figure out why, because for their first date, he went to great lengths and actually researched her whole family tree and even presented her with a nice little presentation basically on her family. And then we found out when we got her on the phone that not only did he do that, he took her on a picnic next to a cemetery that was the gravesite for her great-grandparents.
Oh, dude.
And he took her to their grave to have dessert.
Yeah.
She was obviously creeped out.